A cracker. Wait a minute. Let me get this straight. You're eating a cracker with charcoal in it. You know what that sounds like to me? Me with charcoal. So
wow.
Hey, you know what? I'm okay with cracker. When I was in when I was in the army, I had like this one white chick and like 7 black chicks I hung out with, and they were just the coolest fucking group of people. And everybody had nicknames, and it was all based on their main name, but not with me. No, I didn't get anything cool like Mad Dog, like my brother did in the Navy, or or Mad Anything. You could do so much with that. It's fun, right? No, I get White Rice. That was my nickname the whole time I was in basic and AIT, White Rice. And matter of fact, it was so fucking funny to me that I went out and bought a set of, Ben, you can go to the PX and you could buy like a thing with U.S. Army on it, shirt and shorts. You can't wear them during PT, but they look cool the rest of the time if you want to go running besides PT because you're, I don't know, into self-loathing or something. Anyways, so I bought a set of those and everybody put all their nicknames, their short names from their last names on the back. And I put WHIRIC. And I went back to the barracks and the girls were like, why'd you do that? And I said, because none of you finished that shit. You're all from like New York and Georgia and Florida. And there was one from Alabama, another one from Miss, and they all had like a really thick accent. And they had just called me White Rice. White Rice. There was no TE. There was no E on the end, really. So I just hyped it, and they just died laughing. And it was funny. Like, I have pictures of us after graduation, and we're all standing in a group, and it's me with all these black. Like, I just stick out like a sore thumb. Like, so fucking white.
Yeah, I have to tell you what
they were amazing. I had so much fun in AIT because of them. Oh my god, they were hilarious.
I have to tell you what happened with my YouTube analytics this past. I mean, B, you might have heard this, and I know Phoebe did. So I was going through like what
I don't know shit about analytics. Teach me.
Okay, well, I was.
This isn't about the analytics. This is what they were.
Yeah, what people searched to find my video, and I did a video with Arden of Eden, and so of course, like if they search Arden of Eden, they find that video. The other thing that they search to find my video is sex doctor. So now I've got people that are apparently going to raid my Twitch stream and just say sex Dr. Ben. Like, it's apparently my new name.
We're going to put that on a t-shirt and we're going to sell it in the merch store just for you.
Sex Dr. Ben. I did make an emoji for my Twitch that is Ben's gloves for anyone that was there for the Ben's gloves reference.
What you should also do is you should have
that like feet. That's not a new word for condom, honey. I just want to because I know you're like half my we're gonna take a few years off of me and say you're half my age.
It's an OnlyFans reference from Neil's Afterparty. Somebody was saying that I should start an OnlyFans, but have it just be me putting on exam gloves. Like just
god, people would watch that shit.
I was the person who I may have suggested that.
You suggested it, and then tons of mice decided to like actually search it on OnlyFans,
and then put links to OnlyFans things that
we must be doing a really bad job because I think Mandisa done fell asleep on us. We are boring the shit out of her.
Oh no!
I know you have an organization to run. I can totally appreciate it.
No one cares about your snack.
Charcoal squares.
Nobody cares.
So Britain's most historic.
Is that a British thing, or is it true? Is it really made of charcoal, or?
Well, let me read the box. I'll read the box. It says Britain's most historic crackers, reborn, refined, and reimagined. Charcoal crackers were first made in England in the 19th century as an aid to digestion. These historic crackers have been refined and reimagined as charcoal squares. All butter,
the thing is,
crumbly in texture and delicate in flavour. They're naturally stylish partner for any cheese.
Excuse me, hold on, guys. I'm going to walk out to my grill and grab a piece of charcoal. I'll be back. I need a snack. I don't
but
even...
the problem is
Here, look at this one. Look at this one. That looks really unattractive.
Charcoal inhibits absorption of a lot of drugs.
Okay, let me give you guys a hint. Everybody remember back in the day if somebody ate something bad or You know,
that's
you
what
ate something that was
saying.
like rotten
Activated
meat, or it wasn't cooked all the way, and you started getting sick, and then you drank that shit that was charcoal.
Yeah, activated charcoal. It's still
I know
used in
people
EMS.
eat it. Yeah.
But they need warnings on it because it can inhibit drug reabsorption.
1% charcoal powder. 1% of this is charcoal powder.
If you're taking medications that need to be absorbed in your stomach, that's a problem because it inhibits absorption.
Good God, Math Pig's back.
I got both my little brothers in one stream. Math Pig, meet your other little brother. I have adopted Ben.
Kind of met.
You have adopted, so that would make Ben then my little brother as well.
You know what it is? Wait a minute, I have a pattern here. You're all redheads. You're both redheads. There's a pattern going on.
No, I'm a red chin.
Wait a minute. Yes, I know. You have no more hair.
There you go.
You're back of the redhead.
Here's the question. Are you both rednecks?
Ben, you're not a redhead?
Oh, you're just getting blonde. Straight in with the trolls because you're offended by the fact you were
your red highlights are coming out on the camera.
I left.
Oh, did you?
Oh, you didn't. No, I was leaving. You kicked me. Then you brought me back in, and then I left.
We're all too much of a shit show for
everybody. Math Pig kicks himself.
I'm sorry?
We're all too much of a shit show for Mandisa.
Oh, no. That's fine. I love listening to these. I was just telling B earlier that I'm kind of beat today. No thanks.
Well, Mandisa, do not feel like, I know you're tired. You do what you do. You're tired a lot. I get it. And do not feel like you have to stay if you don't want to. There's no requirement there. You can leave whenever you want. You can stay as long as you want, whatever. Okay?
No problem.
But I appreciate any time with you because I don't get to see you very often. We don't want no damn charcoal.
Is that the nice way of saying Math Pig?
Crackers.
Is that the nice way of saying Math Pig arrived? This isn't out for you. Run, Marie. Run.
Yeah, run while you can.
I'm just curious. I'm like, does it have any other flavor to it? Is it like chocolate? What other type of flavor does it have?
No, these are plain. These are plain.
Just plain charcoal squares. That's very interesting. Like I said, nothing surprises me anymore.
Have you been on Dave's quiz?
Mandisa, you need to go on critical questions.
Yeah, you should. It's actually a lot of fun. You should totally
follow
do
that statement up without saying, yes, I've been on Dave's quiz, because
But here's the thing, though. Sometime in September, probably the middle of September, Dave is trying to organise the trans takeover of his quiz. Cool. And it'll probably be on a Saturday.
Hopefully I'm not working. Because I'm supposed to be one of those people.
You haven't seen my big gay hangout from 2018, the New Year's Eve party, where my entire stream got taken over by either trans and gay people. And I was just sitting there going, do you know what I just realised? I'm the majority now on my own channel. And then just everybody took over.
You mean the minority?
There you are. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
That's one of them, privileges. I need to drop off at the door. Do apologize. Oh, no, it's too late for me. I need to run. Sorry. See, this is why Mandisa. I'm sorry.
Oh, by the way, Math Pig.
You're a minority in these parts anyway, mate.
If you are free.
Bloody Irish.
If there are any guys that are free that I would let in my stream, we're doing a Beers and Bros on Ben's.
Yeah, we are.
On Friday night at 9 p.m. Eastern. So
Friday
that's going to be fun.
2 a.m. UK time.
B, you're my big
I
sister.
know, honey.
You're my big sister, B. Yeah?
I know. It's like 2 or 3 a.m. for you. I know.
Oh, no. No. Do you know whose birthday stream it is on Friday? Whose birthday it is on Friday?
Uh-oh. I'm in trouble, aren't I?
This guy.
So you're showing up then. So
they're
you can
showing
drink
up for
with
Beers
us.
and Bros.
You should totally show up for Beers and Bros.
My birthday stream is 5 Eastern, so I will probably, if not streaming, will turn up absolutely shit-faced.
That's perfect. You can break in the crowd for us.
Yes.
It's my first day's holidays for 2 weeks as well. So.
Well, see, I'm going to be on the shills before that because I do the Friday night shill thing with the shills
you're
now.
not going to be there. Hold on. You're
so-
not going to be there for your little brother's birthday. And not the channel birthday, but actual birthday and channel birthday. You're not going to be there.
Yeah, but you guys are. Well, you're starting.
You're gonna be
I'm
the
still
shills.
working, honey.
You're going to be at the shills. So.
I don't even get home until the shills start.
I am making a wonderful first impression here. Like I'm just trying to poke shit at her.
Wait a minute. What time is your stream though? What time is it
Oh
start?
no, it's 5 Eastern. There's loads of different time.
Right. I'm still at work.
Yeah,
I'm at work till 7 Eastern.
Yeah. No, I'm only giving you shit.
But no, I will come over there. I will tell them to fuck off. It's my little brother's birthday.
The Phoebe was trying.
Why did I think your birthday was in August?
What were you talking about?
Phoebe has been trying to convince me all night from the earlier stream to do the Maskini again for my birthday.
Yes, I have. Yes, I have.
Oh God,
yes, I
please
have.
don't. Please don't. I don't need to see your nuts anymore, man. I've seen it all.
Now, here's the
I
thing,
saw
though.
it all.
No, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what.
If I can just say, I've lost 1.5 stone since the last Maskini, so I do feel like showing off a wee bit.
But here's what I say as to why.
Spooky.
But here's why we need Mathkini back, because there was an unfortunate injury to a math pig, and we need to make sure it's healed properly.
Everything is working fully functional.
So this is why we need the Mathkini, to ensure that it is all healed properly.
I do have to give Math Pig credit. When he had that Mankini on, he didn't even prep himself so it looked better. He just did it. He did it totally. Yeah.
This is where Mandisa goes, what the bloody hell am I sitting through?
No, I'm actually looking at something else. In our forum, sometimes we just have some of these folks who are such purists in the way they think certain terms should be used. And I'm just like, no.
Who's got an echo? Is that you, Math Pig? Turn the volume down, buddy. Thank you. No, actually, so Mandisa, what my girlfriend does is she works for a company, and that company.
Well, it's nice to know she works for a company.
Hold on, that company she works for is sourced out to other companies, and she does social media moderation. And some of the shit she saw during Pride would make everybody I know livid. Like, it was making her, like, she was having trouble dealing with that shit. So, no, I know what people put online. I see it on Twitter, and I see it in other forums, and she showed me shit that it just, I can't even, I don't even, I'm not even gonna. Well, fine, Ben, just leave.
Ben, or did he just run away?
No, he just ditched, man. Just ditched. That's fine. I thought we were cool. I thought we had the bro thing established. No, I'm kidding. I'm sure he'll be back. So, and for those
record,
of you,
I'm now putting my charcoal away.
For those of you who are in the chat and are having any buffering issues, I know YouTube's been going through some issues, and so is the internet. I am also streaming this to Twitch right now, so you can look up Be No Just Be on Twitch, and I am on there as well. So, I've also heard it's better for the chat. It's more in time. The stream is more in time. Well, actually, I know that to be true because I've watched other people on Twitch. So
grace us with your presence, why don't you, trainee Dr. Ben?
Thank you for thanks for coming back.
My internet sucks sometimes.
No, it's all good, man.
I'm blaming North Korea for the bad internet.
I was getting called by a patient. It's fine.
Whatever.
It's okay. I'm ready to be that awkward med student that So this is one social interaction I don't know if I'm ready to have with people. The one where you have to wake somebody up at 5 a.m. to ask them if they've pooped yet. That's because that's gonna be my job for the next few months.
I got woke at 7 a.m. to roll over to get a needle in my ass and an intermuscular antibiotic, which hurt like fuck. So you could be worse.
Yeah, I just could be worse, could be better.
It's already an awkward question, but the fact that you have to wake somebody up to ask them, hey, yeah, sorry, I'm the med student, and I really just need to know if you pooped yet.
Excuse me, nonagenarian. We know it's taken you a few hours to get to sleep, but have you taken a shit yet? If you have, wonderful. If not, out of bed you get, on that throne, and leave some logs behind.
It's exactly what I'm going to say.
Yep.
If you say it like that.
End quote.
End quote. Copyright, Phoebe J. Sauna Lady.
When the nurse
Maybe
woke me
just
up
on a
and told me
lady.
that this was happening, it was like, I really don't want to do this. This is going to hurt like hell. I asked the doctor, could we
There's a
not
man
do
that
it?
said,
And he
yo.
said, you just can't help yourself, Phoebe, can you?
Nope. Absolutely.
It's okay. I have a mute and kick button. Just so everybody knows, I kick everybody at least once. So
If you
you'll never
didn't
know
see
what's
my
going to
stream
happen. But it's
earlier,
gonna happen.
I think me and Phoebe actually spent a good 30 minutes of the stream while people were actually having a serious conversation about if the population in the world was brought down to 500,000, you know, where would we go from that? And me and Phoebe is sitting for at least 20 minutes, half an hour going over in the corner while people are trying. Yeah, just like this, just for like ages. Yeah.
Phoebe is just very, very hyper today.
It's
I'm
understandable.
blaming charcoal.
No one cares.
I do.
No one cares.
The reason
Except
that you
you.
say no one cares is because you secretly care, and therefore don't want people to be let in on your
don't.
secret.
You know, in all
I
honesty,
really
the
don't.
only thing I want your charcoal biscuits for is to guarantee that the water I get from the river that I've already drank from and I'm very happy with can be filtered along with some other things naturally and make sure it's perfectly clear. But it's natural water.
I prefer KMNO3, potassium manganate, for purifying your water.
Knock yourself out. Go and get some of that. You've got charcoal biscuits right there. You're not going to use them.
I've been eating them. I've now run out of cheese and fruit.
I thought you were eating glass bowls.
And you've been talking shit, mate.
Well, sorry. This is a troll thing that me and Phoebe have. And just to clarify, Math Pig 1, Phoebe 0.
Oh, hey, Ollie,
Round two, Phoebe
since
2,
Ollie has already
Matt Pig,
found me on
0.
Twitch, Ollie, you want to grab that link for Twitch and throw it over here for me too, in case anybody wants to go over on that end? I would appreciate that. Thank you so much. Carry on.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna call it. I'm about to head to bed. Because actually, I have an early start tomorrow morning. But it was great seeing you again. It was great being on the show. It was great talking with you again, Phoebe.
I'm sorry for my first impression.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Ben and Math Pig.
Sorry for
Ben
my
Disa, you know I appreciate you, and I'm so glad I finally got to get you on here. And I think that I'm going to, in about a year, do a guest revisited stream.
Okay.
And bring people back on and see where they are.
Okay.
Like
no
maybe
problem.
like 8 months to a year from now. So I will definitely hit you up eventually when I'm ready to start doing that.
Okay. All right.
Thank you for coming on,
have
sweetheart.
A good one. Good night.
Good night.
Love you, Mandisa. Bye.
I apologize. It's all my fault.
No, you're fine. She told me before we even went on the first stream that she was just feeling really tired. She's just been really busy. So
I'm not on the mainstream.
Huh?
You haven't been mainstream since Northern Ireland separated from the rest of
the stream. Is this the B team stream?
No, this isn't the B team stream. Are you?
This isn't the B team stream.
It is the B team.
Oh, the. All right. Thought you forgot that I was YouTube.
All I can say is when you said that your girlfriend,
you're always streaming somewhere, Math Pig.
But when you were talking about a company, my first impression in my brain went all military and was like, "Oh, you mean a company, as in a company platoon?"
No, not a company. I don't even think a company exists anymore. I think they use that for movies now.
Well, I'm not on Dave's tomorrow. Dave, I don't know who's on Dave's tomorrow.
I am.
So you took my spot.
Of course I did. See, Phoebe 2, Math Pig 1.
Talk to me after the stream, and I'll tell you if I still feel like that.
See, B, don't you love how much drama is going on like the European side of the stream?
Oh, you noticed that we're the only ones. I know, Ben.
We're super chill.
I know, dude.
This is from a man who owns a llama farm.
We were actually talking about this earlier in my stream that we should start a fake war between me and Phoebe. to get the drama going because, like, you know.
Oh my god!
It's so funny. It's our first interaction. She give me shit in the side chat, and I give her shit back. And she was like, "Don't troll me." And I was like, "Do you know who you're talking to, bitch?" So it's now an entire troll war, and we have a I can't stand her, and she loves me sort of relationship.
Right. Well, I mean that's fair.
Me,
you know, we don't all have to be perfect for each other.
Hates me not.
No, I really do think, Phoebe, that we should get a genuine Twitter war and we can talk about it because people are silly and it's just what they see on Twitter is real life.
What we need to do is we need to get like big people involved. We need to get like a Katie-sized account involved.
No, what we need to get involved, and excuse me for the bad language, but is Dave the Bastard. We need to get Dave the Bastard involved, the teddy bear that's been around the world that's been in 2 previous Twitter wars. All right? We need to get and a whole new audience. I've got a hashtag and everything going, and I'm friends with the person who owns Dave the Bastard. Threaten the bear.
I'm too.
There's a man who's lived through the troubles, and we just want the troubles to continue.
Definitely do not want the troubles to continue. Have produced
good
content on how the fuck I definitely don't want the troubles to continue.
No, I really don't want the troubles to continue. I was in Manchester the day the bomb went off.
Do you know that video that I released, B, that was all music and the shots from the 70s and stuff and what's happening now with over the Easter weekend there? Yeah? I got contacted actually by a media student in Queens, was wondering if they could use my footage to make a music video. And I was like, yeah, no bother. I stole all of this from, what is it, Getty Images?
Oh, Getty, yeah.
Yeah. I was like, if we can get past that, man, you're welcome to use it, but just send me a fucking link.
90% of Getty images are reproducible for most purposes. Bloody hell!
Rand. Oh, I'm sorry. I meant to say, hey. How are you?
It's about time. It's about time, mate.
Yeah, great. How are you today?
Hey, I'm good.
I'm supposed to be able to answer that question. I can't.
Spooky said, "Math Pig, I'm a boy."
Did you used to be called Pinocchio?
I think some people have been mistaking the sex of Spooky Bed Hair. I think that's what's been going on.
Oh no, Spooky's a guy.
Yeah.
I have no idea what's being spoken about now.
Well,
I feel
Spooky. Let me be clear. I don't know that much about Spooky. Spooky was born of the male persuasion. That's pretty much all I know. I don't know anything beyond
grandfather, and seeing as you're my sister, that technically makes him your grandfather as well.
Spooky Bed Hair is a class act. I can vouch for this.
And for Ben as well. Spooky, did you realize that you have adopted 2 more grandkids tonight?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
You do now.
Yeah, because we're all like brother. Me and Math Pig and Ben, and all like brother and shit. Brother.
And you do realize
so that
I'm
means
Ben's
that
big sister.
Yeah. Now
I'm Ben's big sister. So
now you're just jumping on the fucking bandwagon, Phoebe. Sit back down in your sauna.
This has been a thing. If you go back to the Twitch streams of Arden of Eden, this is a thing where we all piled onto Ben to say, "How dare you go back to BJJ too soon?" And we all piled on, and then
which is hilarious because none of you know my recovery plan or anything about like me or my injuries. So it's like, yeah, you're so far away. Also, none of you have medical education, so fuck off.
That's exactly. I was going to say, if you disagree with anything Phoebe says right now, we will all agree with you. And
yeah, probably.
Fuck off.
Randolph won't. Randolph doesn't know enough about this.
This is a doctor's education. This is Ben's education. This is my education. That's how much medical stuff I know.
But all I can say is if you got Ben to write it down, you wouldn't be able to understand it.
I perform heart surgery.
So what our family doctor told me is that the education never ends.
No. Oh, it never does. The exams never end either. Like, you're being tested for forever.
Wait a minute. It's Sleepy Jenny.
Hey, Jenny.
Hello, Jenny.
Wake up.
Ox said tell that kid to put the beard down. Ox, I'll have you know, Ben is 23.
I'm 27.
Wake up.
Ben, do you have an actual... sounds like really
I'm sorry. Ben is 27. Why did I think you told me 23?
I don't know. That's fine. I don't want to be 27.
My bad.
27's too old.
Hey, my son's 3 years older than you, so you're right there in the perfect time to be like, you know.
I hope for you that 27 is unavoidable.
Doogie ain't no 27, Ox said.
See,
I already had
people
this
are only
discussion
saying
with Ben.
that because
and told Ben to just own it and put a patch on the back of his lab coat that says Doogie Howser ain't got nothing on me.
See, it's only because I'm a trans guy, and so I'm always gonna look young, and I hate it. And I hate looking like a child because if I wasn't assigned female at birth, I would look like an adult man, and it pisses me off.
Take a year out, go work in the mines.
Soon,
take a year out, go work in the mines.
I think you should totally rock like what Bathpig has. Yeah.
You know, if you purposely don't get enough sleep, you could probably age a lot faster.
And take a year out and go work in the mines.
Wait till end of medical school, Randolph.
Yeah.
Ben's gonna look 20.
The 27 club.
Better start practicing now.
Can I ask a genuine, serious question? These are all mad, you know. These are all talking now. Serious question.
Yeah.
Apart from cliche, Ben, is there any particular field that you're aiming down, or not specializing, or whatever? You know, is there something that you have your mind or goal on, or in the medical field specifically? Like, I don't think you want to just be working triage all day long, or a GP, or and if you do, that's cool.
Yeah. I hate emergency medicine. I hate it. So
unpredictable.
I either want to do family medicine or internal medicine, but if I do internal medicine, I want to subspecialize either like in infectious disease or something along those lines. I've been told I should do endocrinology, but I don't know if I want to do that. But we'll
that
see.
You mean endocrinology is?
It's like hormones, but it's mostly like it's useful for trans patients, but at the same time, if you pursue endo, you're mostly getting diabetics and thyroid issues. So I don't know if I want to commit to like only doing thyroid and diabetes because that's kind of boring.
A lot of crap, and you're trying to save people who are really fucked up.
Yeah, if money was no object, that would be your field. But the way it's working now in America with capitalism and stuff, the research and stuff that you would be going down, even though it's endo, it would be pushed towards diabetes and.
There you go. You could go into the study of tiny peckers of Irishmen.
Yeah, give Ribber Ring.
Suggest.
Give Ribber Ring. You're talking to the wrong man.
Jen, wait, pause. Everybody stop. Jenny, how are you?
I'm all right.
Good.
Sleepy, we presume.
Oh, that's fun. Sleepy.
Hello, Jenny.
Just sleepy?
Hello.
Sleepy Jenny?
Yeah, I'm not kidding.
Well, I'm glad you can make it even if you're sleepy. I appreciate you.
All I can say is my last video was a hoot.
What I was going to say about Dr.
Your reaction to being here
is that, look, at some point you're going to grow a beard like all trans men do, and it's going to get gray, and then you'll look old.
Yeah.
I'm going to get you some grey hair dye, Ben, and you'll find it in the post randomly.
I am convinced when Ben is 80, Ben is going to look at 50. That's what I'm
See, I'm okay with that. I'll be okay then.
At this age.
You'll be like a total, like, yeah, I'm 80 stud. I can still get it up. Hell yeah.
You're saying this now, honest to fuck.
Oh,
if you're the age of all the rest of us, you'd be like, why did I wish my youth?
All the rest of us?
Oh, Math Pig.
You had a choice to put that on screen?
You already put it in the chat. It's too late. Everybody's seen it, but it's
not
so funny. I had to do.
What do you mean?
Everybody has seen it.
All the rest of us. I ain't as old as you old fuckers.
I have flaccid, but I've seen it.
What the fuck are you talking about?
What are we?
Mankini. I saw that shit.
Statements first, okay? The only person that does be sending the nudes is yourself. You calm yourself down, all right? Does be drunk sometimes, you know, mate.
Hey, nobody wants to see this shit, man. Nobody wants to see this right now.
Except your girlfriend.
Well, yeah. Yeah, she's okay with it.
So that's,
she's digging it.
But that's all that matters.
That's right. That's right. Randolph.
So, Ben, thank you very much for your serious answer on the serious question that I was asking. I would be very much interested in having a nice conversation with you about perhaps the medical route of the trans. That would be a great topic for us to talk about. Considering
and he's inviting you into his pigsty.
I know he is. We've talked about this before, but then we hadn't gotten back to each other for a while.
No, timing, Discord, all alerts, everything, you know, life. Yeah. You know.
He's on Twitter too. You can get him both places, you guys, just so you know.
Everywhere but Instagram and Facebook because they're shit.
Yeah,
I'm only on Twitter and it's shit too because
I just use Twitter I just use it for communicating with all you guys. That's all I use Twitter for. I don't give a shit. I'm so ADD, I'll start scrolling through the fucking feed and I'm down like 5 of them and I read them and I'm over it already and I go play a game or something.
Ox is telling me to run away.
Yeah, run, Ben, run!
That's probably the smart answer for real.
There's nothing wrong with the Pigsty. It was one of the nicest, if not the nicest fucking group of people you will ever meet in your entire
All I can
life.
Yeah,
say-
you know
all
why?
I can
Because
say is that-
half of them are here right now. That's why how we know they're good people.
Fuck you,
What I will say
1,300
is that-
subs, fuck you, 800 followers on Twitter. I'm huge, you know, and you know, that aside, I'm YouTube famous.
You know what's going to happen? I'm going to have Phoebe on my channel at some point, except I'm not going to let her camera show. It's just going to be a picture of those freaking charcoal crackers.
Baby, where's my mobile?
Who the hell eats anyways, I don't even
All I can say is that when I was on Matt's Pig channel,
All she
he
talked
was
about
really-
was how better her interview was on another channel, but we'll
Yep.
not get into that.
because he was pissed off that he wasn't the first person to interview me. So I made sure throughout that interview to reference that he wasn't the first person to interview me.
4 times, 5 times, 6
It was
times.
6, actually. It was
To the
6.
point where I had to was
Hey,
like,
you know, I'm okay with not being the first person because there was a lot of people that saw you tonight that don't really know you. So I'm
could
good
you
with
do
it.
what? Could
That
you
was
do
the
me
point.
one favor, please, P?
Yo, bud.
Could you make Phoebe full screen and ask her to put her charcoal biscuits up to the camera? I'm totally not doing anything disingenuous. I'm not. I swear to God.
It's
these
fine.
Lego-
You're not big screen.
are
Come
these-
back.
Are these Lego charcoal biscuits?
I just want to see your biscuits, Phoebe.
Show them your charcoal, baby.
Can I
I'm
see
laughing
your
at
biscuits, please?
I'm laughing at Geo Sam's comment in the chat. He's saying Pigsty is a great place. He knows because he's been kicked 3 times.
Yes,
Twice.
yes.
Only
And I
twice.
did not see a Geo there. Thank you, Geo. Yes, that is a fact. If you haven't been kicked on Math Pig stream, then you haven't been on Math Pig stream. I'm just saying.
Oh, come on, I have like
Phoebe, we need the
3% left in the
crackers.
phone, Phoebe. Can we see your biscuits?
I
Phoebe
want
and
some
Alexa.
charcoal chips.
Come on, show us your biscuits. We're trying to please Ben here. This is all
Yeah.
for Ben. This is all
Yeah.
for Ben. I'm gonna make a wee thing for Ben. Come on, show us your biscuits.
Now she doesn't want to do it.
That's because
You know
she
what?
doesn't like
That's
me.
okay because you know what? You guys can go back in the stream and she held it up. You can just zoom in on it. It'll be fine.
If she
Fair
doesn't like
point.
to be told
I'll be
what to
back in a
do.
second.
I'll be back.
Don't do it, Phoebe. Don't do it. Integrity. Don't do it.
You haven't been on Math Pig stream? Math Pig. I am
Anyone qualified to come
duly
on my stream?
I am duly upset. Oh, by the way, speaking of you, sir, Mr. in the chat, you need to hit me up on Twitter so I can get you on my Monday nights because I want to talk to you. Anyways, yeah.
We got Cookie Monster.
He's hearing about biscuits.
Well, you know, I don't have any. I don't have any
He's shouting
cookies.
in the background.
Aw.
children. Harmonica Man, you were
Oh,
on
my
like
chocolate.
2 weeks ago. Fucking pissed drunk, laughing your balls off. You couldn't answer the question that was answered. We unmuted you, and it was like, you were
Matt
on.
Pig, you've really got away with words. you always have a way of making everyone laugh. It's great.
I just speak it.
I gotta
Randolph's
be
just
me,
jealous.
most wonderful.
I'm not so good
me.
with words, so I appreciate it.
You're very good with woodwork and camera angles, so we will give you that, Randolph.
Yeah,
Camera?
I mean, he'll put that laptop there and then bend over right in front of it and show everybody's
He
ass.
worked that wood really, really well. B was ecstatic. It was like a wide angle sort of thing. You know, that laptop sort of.
The laptop does it all.
It's got that wide
And
angle
I am very
camera.
It wasn't skillful. It wasn't skill on my part.
I like to know that.
But
Look at
thanks,
that,
also
Randolph.
thanks.
You and I got our hairs cut about the same time. I just got my
Yeah.
hairs cut.
I cut my own just last week, and I
Oh no, I paid money
missed
to
a
get it.
spot here. It kind of sticks up.
I
so.
can't make it look this good. Like she does a really good job.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I get mine cut professionally too, because I mean you can't tell my fade right now. Usually I have a lot nicer of a fade, but it's growing out now.
Do you know?
Yeah.
Do you know who generally cuts my hair?
Well, I have 3 cowlicks back here. That's why I have somebody cut my hair because there's no way to do it unless you're looking at it. Like it's It's complicated.
I generally get Elena to cut my hair. She thinks it's fucking exciting as hell and it's a great time. Like here.
Well, that's because you're just using clippers, Matt Fig.
What hair?
Exactly. Well, it's slightly it's coming.
There's some.
We got the biggest lie in the chat so far. That I'm not a troll statement.
Well, you see, you've got 2 trolls on the line
totally
above
not
you.
Loading up my 13 soccer accounts on my mobile. I'm not doing that at all. I set my
You know what make that comment better is if it's coming from a user named Troll.
I don't know. Let's pick a favorite name. Let's see.
So I have a question. Do you have the razor that slides onto your finger and you just do this? That's what my brother does. He's not the one you guys know. My older brother's who's gay. He has a shaved head because he started balding, and he said respectable gay men don't have a comb over. So he buzzed his head off, and he has one of those finger razors that's curved, and he just does this on his head when he's in the shower. Yeah. Right.
Do you want to hear some of the funny names? We've got Math Piff because somebody misspelled it one time. We've got Pigbot wears a fucking mask. We've got Math Pig Spuds, and then to troll our lovely friend Tony, we've got Europa Bumhole instead of his name. And that's fun every now and again to make fun. And there's more. There's more. We could go on, but I am not a troll. I am not a troll.
I am not. I swear I'm not Phoebe J. Troll.
All you have to do is look up any big company that does men's shaving supplies, and I guarantee you they sell it. And I know for a fact there's one out there that's yellow because that's what my brother used to have. And it's got like 5 or 6 blades on it. It's curved for the head and all that. Yeah.
I think it's a Mach 3 Fusion.
Ox, look that up.
Gel the head.
Look at Ox XO with his troll account.
And then you've got from Star Trek Q is the troll admin.
You see, B said Ox. That's not Ox.
I know it's Zoe.
Yeah. You know the worst of it is that I created that many fucking soccer accounts at one stage that other people started to create them as well under my fucking pseudonym. There's an actual MathPig11 out there that is not me whatsoever, and it is one of 3 people, and I will not tell you who, but it's not me. Phoebe, you leaving?
So just so everybody knows, Phoebe's going to take off because Phoebe slept 3 hours and has to sleep again and to be on at work. And this is her 3rd stream for the night. So thank you, Phoebe, for coming by. I really appreciate talking to you and you jumping in. And yeah, it's excellent. Everybody go over and find Phoebe. Phoebe, real quick.
Watch the interviews with these people.
Phoebe, real quick.
Not me.
Where can people find you?
They can find me on the Twitter. They can find me on the Instagram, and they can find me on the YouTube. So go to those places. And you can watch
where do you stream at on YouTube?
My channel. It doesn't have a fancy name.
There are other places too.
Oh yeah, you'll find me on MathPigs things. You'll find me with Neil. You'll find me on Critical Questions. You'll find me hanging around Student Dr. Ben's chats. You'll find me in all sorts of wonderful places.
There you go. That's
you're on the Atheist Frontier now. I just put you on today.
Oh, well, there you go.
That's news to me. You're going to have to explain to me what the bloody hell that is to start with.
Check on Twitter. You'll see. It's all there.
I don't be gobbling. Fuck all.
Anyway,
as long as it's not tomorrow night, you'll be fine because Dave's got me tomorrow night on Critical Questions. So if you want to see,
it's about to get crazy. Anyways, Phoebe, thank you so much for coming. I'm gonna let you run before I can't say goodbye to you because they're gonna run right over top of me. Love you.
What I will say
and
go to my
hit me up on Twitter anytime you want to jump in.
Watch the interview with watch the interview with Ben. Watch the interview with Jenny. I'm off. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye, honey.
She's nice.
Oh, she's great. She's a hoot. Sitting in her sauna.
After what has just happened for 45 minutes, it's like right.
Yeah, MathPig and Phoebe just together just sound like spaz.
What?
You're just both spazzes, both of you. And who spazzes
that's
together?
That's a cultural thing. Spaz over here would be very similar to the RET word as a slur, so to speak, for...
Interesting.
Well, in my generation
Being
growing up,
here.
I don't know how the hip kids are talking about
is
these
the
scores
spaz?
these days, but
There, it just means somebody's getting overexcited.
I'm
Yeah.
just saying when you said that, Ben, that's the first thing I thought.
Damn, why did that come out so
Dang.
big? The
That's a
fuck
huge
was
link.
that? Let me try that again.
Skullshaver.com. Okay.
What the fuck was that?
Is that a long link, huh?
Yeah, I don't even know how that just happened, honestly. But
because you did it
whatever.
through Google.
Oh,
What you do is you load
now
up
we
and
can
then
see
you
your
reset the
GCL
photo.
ID. You're in trouble now.
Well, anyways, just look up Skull Shaver. I've heard that's a decent company.
Shave that
Um,
skull. Get it shiny.
What happened there?
You got
shit
a 5
happens.
o'clock shadow happening there, huh?
I know.
Yes, Stool. Dr. Ben just said spaz. Because
Yeah,
you
in
get
the
a couple of
US
UK people
yeah.
together and they're like, "Blah."
Yeah, that's a
We never do
that.
that here.
We'll say spazzing out.
Hmm.
In the US, what then?
Yeah, in
Nothing.
the
Well,
US, it just
cross-border.
means that they're really, really hyper.
Yeah.
That's what
Who?
it means in the US.
Wired.
There's
That
hyper
would be-
people?
Here in Canada, it kind of means hyper and emotionally overreacting to something.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, same.
So about the same.
Wired.
It was more commonly used in the 80s, I think, that word.
Same here.
Sorry,
Absolutely.
I go back to being sad and depressed. I'm gonna go.
Was it our reference to the
depressed.
1980s that did that?
No, not that
I
kind
hope
of.
not.
No.
I'm sorry. Hi Ben, nice to meet you. What is it? That movie? The answer's 42. Everybody bring a towel. I'll become that robot from the movie. Pardon?
Yeah, the answer's 42.
Don't forget to bring a towel. Want to get high? Oh, no, that's
What do
South Park. Sorry.
What do you call the really sad robot from The Hitchhiker's
Marvin.
Guide to the Universe? Marvin.
Marvin.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was depressed.
Marvin was depressed.
Yeah.
Did he try to commit AI aside?
I'm sure he would have if he could have.
I mean, all you have to do is pull a circuit out. You're pretty much done.
Yeah, don't tell him that.
One anode.
Character.
That's all it takes, man.
Do you know what I realized today? I have had at least 6 conversations on batteries in this last 2 days.
I'm not sure I even want to know.
No idea why, but a lot of conversations with a lot of people. I was watching a battery thing, and then I've been like randomly just bringing up, well, do you know that's why that doesn't work? You know, and we're going camping, and there's an inverter, and it's too much battery talk.
Does that topic give you a buzz?
Quite literally lately.
You know, I'm going to say one thing to that. Ouch.
They're not supposed to hurt. What are you talking
And they
about?
asked about electric, and it was like, would you like a camping site with an electric port? It's like, how is that camping?
It's glamping. It's called glamping.
It's called glamping. When you get those women that like still have their nails clean at the end of camping, that's glamping.
They've got other people doing the work for them.
I go out. I have a hand saw that's like this long when it's folded. It's an 18-inch. And you unfold it. So I just stick it in my back pocket, go out in the woods, and I get some big logs, and I drag them to the campsite, and then I go back with my little saw, and I cut off any like small dead stuff, and then I just create my own firewood pile. I go earn that shit.
Yeah, and you don't need anything crazy. Like it's just like a camping chair, some beers, a fire.
Oh no, I do the setup, Ben.
Yeah.
I disagree. Yeah. I'm like the barbecue dad who has to have all the implements in the apron. Like I set up, I have a gazebo I set up. I set up a 4 to 6 man tent, and then I put a big tarp over top of it because nobody wants sun in their face first thing in the morning, because we're all going to get drunk and high, and I know that. And then I expand, the tarp is like 15 by 24, so I put it over top of the tent, and then I bring it over to the gazebo, so if it's raining in the morning, you don't even have to get wet. And because I know how to camp with women, that's why I do all this.
And do you use a propane barbecue?
Yes, I use propane and wood to cook off of. Yes. In the morning before the fire started, and it's still like, you know, you're not ready yet to have a fire going to cook off of, I use propane to do breakfast, and then I cook the rest of the day off of the wood. Out of the pit, as they say. And yes, we caught that reference there, and that was really good, by the way. Good job, Randolph.
I knew you would.
See, we go camping. I'll just bring like a few MREs, and we'll let you relive your army days, B.
Right? Hey, I got an entrenching tool, and I got my brother's pack from when he was not the brother you guys know. My other brother, he was 82nd Airborne, and he was also a 13 Fox. So he did a lot of jumping out of airplanes, and that's why the Army is fixing his back right now. Anyway, so he did a lot of jumps. He was so for those of you who don't know, a 13 Fox is a forward observer, and they basically jump out of airplanes, go behind enemy lines, and point a laser onto a building that there will be bombs dropped on. So you definitely make sure you have it on the right spot, number one. And he said you only aim it at a leaf in front of you, and it scares you one time. And then you make sure you don't hit any leaves. Anyway, so that actually happened to him on his first mission, the guy next to him. And he's like, dude, get that off the leaf. They're hiding in trees, you know?
Yeah, give away the hiding spot.
So, his rucksack, I have that. His
night, y'all. I'm gonna leave you all to us.
Good night, Matt.
Go. Good night.
Bye, Matt.
Get some sleep, buddy. Love you, man.
Like you're trying to get rid of me, Rand?
No. I'd never try to get rid of you.
Definitely
I
try
love
to
you.
get rid of you, Matt.
Wonderful first impression I've made with Ben. It's been fantastic. Perfect stream Friday. See you all later. Night night, Jenny. Sleep well. Randolph, Canada.
Good night.
Yeah. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Love you, buddy. Peace out.
I've never been on Math Big's show.
You haven't?
No.
Oh my!
I was on there once.
That's weird. You guys have spent so much time together on Dave's and everything. I thought for sure he'd had you on.
I was on there once with Darth Dawkins. He was hosting a conversation between us, and I've conversed 4 times with Darth Dawkins, and I'm looking forward to another one coming up. As his fans have contacted me, said, "Would you like to go on Modern Day Debate with him?" I said, "Yeah, sure, no problem." So now they're trying to convince him to join me on Modern Day Debate.
So basically what happens every time that anybody that's an atheist and or my brother gets on with Darth Dawkins is they throw so much information at him that he can't handle and goes past his script that he gets mad and starts saying, "You're stupid, you're retarded, you don't know anything." And he starts flinging insults, and then most of the time he ditches.
I don't throw much information at him. I know it's going to be an interrogation. I know he's going to do 80% of the talking, so I'm fine with that. I want to see how far we can go. And we get stuck at a point where he's trying to phrase things in a way that I'm making a claim that I'm not making. And of course,
you should do it on the shills. See if he'll do it on the shills if you want to do it on Modern Day Debate.
I'll do it anywhere. Like
do it. Yeah, see if he'll do it on the shills because Dick would be on that shit. Randolph, and Dick's a fair moderator.
Randolph, one of the best ways to defeat somebody like that is to just give them very, very short 1, maybe 2 word answers that don't actually tell them anything.
Oh, that's good.
You will absolutely drive them nuts.
There's your other option, Math Pig debates.
Yeah.
I thought Math Pig was leaving.
He does. Oh, no, he says that, and then he's in the chat for like another 30 minutes while he's getting ready for bed. He always does that.
Oh, got it.
He's listening while he's getting ready for bed, probably. So. No, Math Pig hosts great debates.
Yeah, no, he does good shit. And he's like me, he doesn't take any crap, and he'll be like, hey, shut up. I'll kick your ass. Like he does that shit. So he doesn't. He's really fair too, you know.
Canadian Catholic had me on Discord with Darth Dawkins, the second last interaction with Darth for me, and after that, during that, I was trying to tell him there's a difference between implicit and explicit, and he's turning around saying, "There's no difference between implicit and explicit." Randolph, he's talking like that.
If that was the case, they wouldn't have 2 different words for it.
Anyway, afterwards, he kind of quit, and then he went on his own stream, and Tom Rabbit recorded it, and he just went ballistic about me, and he called me retarded. He called me all kinds of other names.
That's what he does when he can't say. He has nothing left to say.
Yeah, but
his script is run out.
Yeah, but I've never heard him that angry before.
Oh my God! You didn't hear the one with my brother and him? Oh my shit! He lost his shit. He was being a total dick. And my brother kept going, now, Darth, don't move the goalpost. Now, Darth, that's uncalled for.
Like that.
And he was calm the whole time, and that just pisses him off more. So
I'm calm too, but
which is the same thing you do to him. Yes.
After talking with Richard, your brother, did he go on a tirade for an hour and a half?
I really don't know. I have no idea. I never looked him up anywhere to see what happened. I know he was pissed.
He was on for an hour and a half, raging about me afterwards. I was like, oh my gosh, an hour and a half of it. It took him a long time to cool down.
That just means you did a great job, Randolph. Good job.
But I really wasn't trying to make him angry.
Well, you don't have to try. Once you say shit that he can't defend with his script, he's done.
Yeah.
He's just like all the apologists and everybody else out there. They have that little written script. They say the same thing over and over again. And when you sway too far from that and they don't have an answer, or you come up with something that is so that they have no defense against and no apologetics for, they get mad.
Oh, yeah. He starts interrupting a lot when he feels like what you're about to say is going in a direction that will hurt his argument. That's one thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
He kept interrupting me when I was starting to clarify certain points. Ben, you recognize the name Darth Dawkins for some reason.
Yeah, I mean, I've never talked to him, but I've seen the drama with him getting into it with other people, and I don't think I would ever want a conversation with him. Like, I don't know if I'm the kind of person that would like actually get anything out of that.
He pushes really hard. For me, it's I find it helpful because he's kind of an extreme interlocutor. It's good practice for me because I do like getting into debates. So it's he's very different, and that's pretty much the value I get out of it. And of course, every time I've had a conversation with him, I ended up picking up at least a dozen new subscribers on my YouTube channel.
Fair enough. Yeah, I don't know if I'm like, I mean, debates are okay. I don't know. It's not as much of my style as like, I guess I'm more of just an educator. Like, I like to teach, and I don't want to have to go over the same thing over and over again with someone who refuses to listen. Like, I like, in my channel, I get a lot of people that ask really good questions, and even if like they don't agree with me, it's more of like they want to know more, and I can just teach them.
Yeah.
But I don't know if how well I probably do just fine in a debate. I just don't know if I emotionally like want to.
I think someone like Darth Dawkins would be his goal is not to educate, obviously.
Yeah.
And so his goal doesn't align with yours. I think if you were to get into a debate, it would be something that would, of course, be in your field of expertise. And you're up against somebody else who's got a different idea about what the research means. And that would probably be a good debate for you because it'd be right up your alley. And it would be interesting to hear this kind of thing going on. And I know James at Modern Day Debate is trying to get other topics covered. Math Pig as well, I'm sure he would welcome it also. So, if there is somebody in the field you disagree with who'd be willing to get on, that could be an interesting conversation. You're both medical people and you have the education in this, and you'll probably find you agree on a bunch of points, and then there's fine points that you're completely different on, and that's what makes the debate interesting.
Just so you guys know, there is an atheist rule. We don't call him by his name. He's asshole number 104. So asshole 104. I don't know where the 104 came from, but that's DD's name.
I'll skip the swearing part. But okay.
Well, you can call him 104. It's fine.
Sure.
I do want to say hi to Joe Cool. I was actually talking about you, Joe, a little while back. Joe is the guy that runs around Chicago and films the police arresting people to make sure they behave themselves and makes them hold to the law. And I fucking love Joe for that shit. He's got some really good content. If one of you guys want to throw his link on there for me, I'd appreciate that. You guys definitely go check out Joe, man. He's great. And during all the riots and everything, and when all the BLM stuff was coming up, and everybody was fed up when George got killed, he went down into Florida and into Georgia. I think South Carolina. He went all over the damn place and filmed all these different all the different protests and everything. So yeah, he's a good guy. You guys check him out. He's chill. He's Good dude.
So Ben, I just put one thing I'll add is like debates are not for everybody. Most people aren't interested, and I would suggest only do it if you're interested and you think it's an interlocutor that you could have some constructive discourse with in the debate. To me, that's I think a good debate if there is some constructive discourse in it.
Yeah, and that's the kind of debate I'd be willing to do. Like if you're actually willing to have the conversation.
Yeah.
And like could actually bring something to it. But yeah, just a lot of the more drama debates, like where it's one person, like where it's like playing chess with a pigeon, where like one person follows the rules and the other person doesn't. Like, I'm not too into that. Like if something could be like honest and like I don't know, more pleasant to have a discussion about, then like I'd be okay with that. But
most of the interlocutors I've engaged with have been quite reasonable, I've found. And we've had good conversation mixed in with debates. Most of them have been good. One guy pulled his pants down and walked around completely naked from the waist down. And
he did. What a dumbass. Hey, man, you got my
Why?
stapler. I think that's my stapler.
He looks like Stapler Boy. Yeah.
Darth Dawkins is also
he does look like him.
Well known for his trans hatred.
Yeah, he is anti-trans, that's for sure.
Yeah.
He's anything that's not white Christian. Let's just be honest. That's who number 104 is.
Yeah. Yeah, it's unfortunate that there's people out there doing that because the reality is today, this is part of life. It's a normal thing the way I see it.
Well, the bottom line is this, and I'm not saying this from a person who is part of the community point of view. I'm just saying it because there was a point in time I wasn't part of the community and I wasn't being myself. But that aside, the bottom line is that these days in this age that we are in, we are lucky because people can actually fucking be themselves. And that I don't care if you're Jewish or gay or trans or bi or poly or pan or black or fucking even the Asians were persecuted for years in the United States and other places as well. The bottom line is we can be ourselves now, and it's a fucking beautiful age to live in. This is revolutionary what's going on, and we've been watching this shit for most of us that are older. We've been watching this our whole lives evolve, and it, like Ben, you're gonna see some shit, man. I'm kind of jealous of you, bro, because you're gonna see some shit that's gonna happen after me and Randolph and Jenny and a bunch of people in the chat are gone. So I envy you, man. You're going to see some really good shit happen. And we are lucky enough to live in that time where you can say, this is me.
Wait a minute.
There's areas that are still...
I'm not planning on dying. I think
who says I'm leaving?
Shut up, Jenny. You're full of shit, too. You are full of shit. Yeah, Joe, you want to come in, buddy? I don't know how to get you a link, man. All right, I'll put it up in here.
Ben, it's interesting. Mathbig's making the comment about sleeping naked in bed, and there's people who do, and people who have to prefer to wear clothing. Is there a health benefit either way that you're aware of for whether someone's wearing clothes while sleeping or not?
Are you asking me?
I'm asking you. Yeah, just because you're in the medical field.
I don't know.
Oh, okay. No, okay. It's not your area. No problem. Yeah.
Naked is best.
Yeah, I think so.
Also, Mac showed up too. Mac, if you want to come in, you're welcome. Joe, come on in. Yeah. No, you guys don't have to tell Joe not to be a dick. Joe's chill, man. Joe's usually got a blunt in his hand when he's bullshitting with me, so he's totally cool.
We'll see.
There's my buddy. How you doing, Joe?
What's going on, guys?
Hey, Joe, you're looking cool.
Shit. Man.
I just saw Math pick stuff, and I had to get my props.
Oh my God, I'm afraid to ask. Is it doctor props or alcohol props? Oh.
The ratings are going to go up now.
Look, Joe. Okay, so let me introduce everybody. Joe. That's Ben up in the middle, Randolph over on the other side, and then
Randolph. I want to debate you, Randolph. Hey, Jenny, how you doing?
You guys might be thinking too much alike. It might not be much of a debate. But so anyway, somebody told Dr. Ben over here, student Dr. Ben, that he could do a fans only page of just putting on rubber gloves and snapping them, and people would probably pay for that shit because he's a
At
little
least
cutie. So,
what is that? ASMR something? That's the money for it, right?
But well, to whatever they want. So he said he's getting his props, putting his gloves on, trying it out on my shit. You gotta try it on my shit.
All right, you gonna try it on your channel?
Joe, what do you want
It's
to
okay. I ain't monetized. I ain't worried about it, Joe.
I don't know, but I love to debate, and I love the kind you talked about. And I don't mind getting passionate. I hope you don't mind. And it doesn't mean I'm angry or nothing. I don't do the low blows.
Right.
Even if you call me names, I won't be calling you names back. I don't do that.
Oh, you haven't seen
love
my
a
debates.
debate.
You haven't seen
I
my
have
debates.
not.
I never call anybody names. I don't get upset. And so if you get passionate, then that's all on you. And that's fine. I don't have a problem.
I do.
It's so pure, he's revolting.
But what do you want to debate about?
I would love to. I'd have to pick. So I don't know you, so it'd be tough. I don't know my area. I'd love to. No chance. You guys are obviously too fucking open-minded. But I love to debate on the police or something, government. But I'm sure we're in agreement. Politics, we probably agree on. Let's try politics, man. Where are you there? The short version. I'm talking to Randall, is it? Top right?
Randolph.
Where are you when it
Randolph?
Where are you on politics? Where are you on
I usually don't engage much in the political arena because I'm more into the atheism activism side, and I find that like here in Canada, politics are a private matter for a lot of people, just as is religion and atheism.
See, but here in the U.S., we fight about that shit like all day.
But the thing is, if I get into the politics, then I could alienate a bunch of people who I'm trying to.
Oh, you're about to get crushed through the gate, bruh. Are you telling me that you don't indulge in politics because you don't want to offend someone? Therefore, you don't even discuss the subject? That cannot be what came out of your mouth.
Holy cow, you are skillful at building straw men. Congratulations to you.
You're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem.
Yes, and by the way, I think left wing, right wing, same bird, not in my interest, yo. It's there to keep me dancing left foot to right while they rob and steal from me and my pals. That's what I think about politics.
I just find that political conversations don't usually make people very happy, and there's so many other things to focus on. I'd rather focus on other things, but I'm open to discuss other topics. It's fine. But I generally steer away from politics because I don't find it very interesting myself either.
Yeah, I honestly just. I bitch about it, but I don't talk about it a lot, like in depth, because I mean, there's just so much shit here. It's just shit. All you have to say is politics. Oh yeah, let's talk about it. It's shit. Okay, and then we can just walk away. Like there's no debate about it here.
I got you. I understand that. What else? What else is there? Racism. That's the other hot, or religion.
You can't argue with us about that.
Sure.
Where are you on religion? Where are you guys on religion?
I'm an atheist. I always have been.
Who else? Go ahead.
Religion is bullshit.
Everybody's an atheist.
Yeah.
I've never been to church a day in my life. However, I do believe in an architect and all those things. All right, what else we got?
Not a designer, not a builder, but an architect.
Designer's a great word. Whatever. I call him God, Jesus, whatever. Y'all might call him Bob, Allah, whatever. There is a designer to this. It may be us, that's logical as well, but there's logic here. That's undeniable, man.
You refer to the designer.
I think we found our freaking topic.
You refer to the designer. You refer to the designer as a god. Is there any particular reason you chose a male sex for it?
So God is particularly male as opposed to goddess. No, I don't believe that there is a sex or anything. I'm just trying to use a name.
Then I suggest the word deity. Okay.
A deity. No, I won't even go with. I don't. Maybe deity is a good one.
If you ask my brother, he'll tell you that God is not a person, but two people, because you got to have a man and a woman to reproduce to make us. So he thinks there's one of each in the term of God. Basically.
He's thinking biologically.
Yes, that's not very bright, right? If he's the creator, he made male and female. It might be an attribute of his, but it doesn't mean that. Doesn't mean that it's like saying he has Joe Beta.
Depends on what kind of theist you are.
I'm sorry, you said something. I'm sorry. What's your name in a row? You haven't said
more than male and female.
Yes, agreed. Those would just be two small attributes. I think we're on the same page.
Joe, what might work better than a debate is just a nice conversation.
I love debates, though. I so do. You're the one who got me freaking interested on hopping up here, man.
Hey,
I don't mind.
Joe,
Do you think Santa
Joe,
Claus
you
is
on
real?
Twitter?
I am not. I have no other social media outlets.
Do you have like an email or something you can give
I
to
do.
me?
I have an email. Yes. I'll put it in a private.
Yeah, put it in
Joe.
the private because MathPig wants to have you on his. He does debates.
All right, man.
And he totally wants to grab you.
Joe,
I
wait a
can't
minute.
see you, but I'm
serious
listening to you.
question. Joe, do you think Santa Claus is real?
I wouldn't even lie to my kid. I told my kid, ask your mom.
We could debate this topic. I could probably defend Santa Claus.
Okay, I'm down.
Ollie.
But I can't do two things at
guys.
once. While I'm typing in chat, I can't do two things at once. I can barely hear you cats, man. I think
Hold on, he's giving me MathPig. Just so you know, he's going to throw an email in the chat. Grab that email. He wants to come on and talk because he loves a debate.
Oh no! I'm here I'm happy to have a quick chat now as well. So I'm going to mute again and just let you continue on.
Oh, MathPig, you couldn't sleep? Welcome back.
Yep. No. Joe just seems so goddamn interesting.
Oh, Joe's a trip, man. I fucking love Joe.
It's my first time talking with Joe. I like him already.
It's my first time hearing
I'm serious. When I tell you guys go check out his shit, because I'll be like at work and it'll be like a random Joe's there with his buddies and they got fucking cameras on a group of cops and they're trying to fuck with some kid and they're like telling him to walk back and he's like, nah, man, you don't have any caution tape here, man. And so they'll put caution tape up so he can't walk any farther. He'll stand right there and go, what's your badge number? You have to have that visible. I'm allowed to know that. Like he fucks with them and I love it. I fucking love it, man. That's like my AMSR is watching Joe fuck with the cops in Chicago.
Oh yes, let's go with that. What do you guys think about people who get a cop shit, film the cops, and yell at them when they do shitty things? What do y'all think about that?
Well, I wanted to ask why you do it.
Oh, fuck you, Ollie. Mail me some. I'm out.
I just got a delivery Thursday.
Fuck off.
That's why
I'm like, look.
Okay, so I can smoke on here.
All I got is dust in the wind. Yeah, fuck you too, Matt.
Of course we smoke on here, Joe. What do you think this is for?
Since we all,
I
got
a boss that don't care now.
Smoking and shit. My boss don't care either. That's probably me. Yeah, I'm probably my own boss. Yeah,
Joe,
well, you are.
That's what I was asking, Joe. The videos that you release on YouTube and stuff like that, calling out the cops, auditing it. I think is it a auditor?
Is it what? You're blinking.
The term that it is used for someone that does what Joe does.
That is a term. I am more called a cop watcher. Auditors go to single locations. No. Auditors go to a stationary location. Cop watchers move around. I do audit, but I am mostly known as a cop watcher. I chase the police. I listen to scanners. Auditors don't do that.
Yep.
No, I generally don't know. It's a new thing to me. It's not anything I've watched. So auditor is the term that I'd heard before. That's why I was asking. So for clarification, thank you.
Okay, very good. If you guys share vids, I know a lot of people do. You could pull up my channel, see the last vid, which
I will post your link in the chat.
No, you don't have to. They've done it. But maybe just watch the last couple minutes of the vid so you guys can get a chance to what I do. Or not. I don't know if you guys do that. A lot of people.
I can do that if B wants me to. Make it easier for you, B.
What do you want to do?
Joe says, do you want to show a snippet of his videos? And I says, I can pop that up for you if you want me to.
Yeah, I'm about to pull something up. Yeah, you can if you want. Go ahead, buddy.
All right.
You're faster than me anyways. He is, dude. He produces and shit. I just run my own shit through StreamYards. He does like OBS and all kinds of crazy shit. So if he wants to run some shit, I just let him do it.
Can you share a screen, B? Yeah.
Whenever you're ready, buddy. Whenever I see it.
Token up.
What are they doing now?
Oh, cool.
Lake County Sheriff.
This is your most recent video, Joe.
It is.
It's
It is.
13
Yeah.
minutes long. Is there a point you would prefer me to jump to?
Yes, maybe the last 4 minutes. The it's a 3 minute montage on the end with a bunch of the cop watches, and then you'll get maybe
Go down
a
about
few
9
seconds
minutes.
of seeing what I do.
Go back to about 9 minutes, Matthew.
Yeah,
Sorry,
something like that. Yeah.
It's way over here off to the. If you've seen what I fucking look like right now, trying to track the actual other fucking screen that I'm sharing.
We
Keep
can see
going,
you,
keep
Matt.
going.
You're still
Keep going,
you're
right?
small,
That's
but we can
good.
see
That's
you.
good. Hit it right there. That's good.
Boom.
You gotta turn the volume up, buddy. It's really quiet.
Yeah, share the volume.
That's it up full.
Huh.
All right.
I'm from Chicago.
He's from Chicago. Yeah. I lived there like half my life, but I'm a native of Florida, so born and raised there. So I'm down there now. But
Can you turn on the captioning? Letter C.
unless you've got business here.
Do what?
Turn on the captioning. Letter C. Who is ever playing the YouTube?
Caption he said.
Oh
It
yeah.
might do that
really-
because we really can't hear it.
Just let it run and let me swap it round. And then B, if you bump my audio in my actual camera, it'll swap over in a wee second to my camera. Just watch it down. You'll see a better version. Give me a wee second.
Okay, hold on.
We have business. Are you going to ask our business?
Are you getting the immunization?
Oh my
No,
God.
I'm a journalist. That's fine. You're disrupting the clinic. If you don't.
All right, I cranked you
We're
up.
disrupting no one. We're sitting having a cordial conversation.
With cameras while they're in here trying to take care of.
Okay, now you're talking about what people like and don't like.
Are you leaving or not?
I'd like to get what I came here for. Is that a problem? Are you the right guy or not? Are you just come out and be rude and bark orders and tell us we can't come to a public place?
It's called security.
All right.
The sheriff ain't right, I tell you what.
Yes, man, this cat cordial, all these cats are cordial and waving, and this cat come out and say, you have no business here. I thought it was open to the public. I know. Yeah.
The staff was waving, the securities, that guy there, I think he's security, everybody was nice, and he said the administrator, he said that was the administrator that came out.
Man, you know, when I heard him giving personal business.
And just to clarify, Joe, where are you at right now in this?
We are at the health clinic in Indiana.
Oh, okay, check.
It's just to show the difference between pre-COVID and after COVID.
Loud music all over.
B, if you make me full screen and get rid of the shared screen, I can bump the audio.
Oh, it's loud enough
No,
now.
this is loud enough. This is just the end. Yeah, this is just the end. But this will show you what I do. If you can show that part, this will show you how I toured the country, what you were just talking about.
Oh my God, damn.
Yeah, but anyways, he goes out on the streets and everything. So you guys definitely, yeah, and Ox said, wait a minute, I want to quote it. I think it was Ox or Ollie. One of you guys said, oh yeah, Ox said, Joe does good stuff better than TV. And it is, man. Like the shit you see on like you want to see them cop shows and shit to watch shit going down. He's got all that, except he's making sure they don't fucking fuck up some kid who don't deserve it.
All right. Thank you for that, guys. Now, I'd like your honest opinion on people who do, now that you have a better idea, do what I do. Go out there and film cops, public officials. What do you think?
Well, what I was going to ask, Joe, was has any of the footage that you've ever recorded been used in a court of law? Has it ever been used to defend anyone or anything like that? Or is it, entertainment on YouTube?
No. I'm sure it is entertainment on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
It hasn't. I'm sure it is. I get a lot of views. It's never, to my knowledge, been used in the court of law. I'm new at this. I've never even filed a police report, tried to sue anyone or whatever you see those other guys doing. I'm out there to protect the citizens and make sure the police don't violate their rights. And I'm a big enough channel where I don't have to file complaints and stuff. somebody give me shit. One guy just got off a year. That's duty for getting into me in one of my bids. They watch me. I'm in Chicago. They watch me downtown, and the complaint department watch me. I don't even have to do anything, man. These guys over here behave because of me.
So with the fact that you are there, do you think that makes a does the fact that you were there make a difference to actually what's going on?
Undoubtedly, anybody who watches this and knows what I do notice, if I'm around, if I pull up, they haven't even seen anyone get a ticket in months. When they see me coming, they give the license back immediately. All the police know me. When hey Joe Cool, how you doing, Joe Cool? They would not treat anybody crazy around me. It's made a huge difference, at least with me and mine around here. And when I show up, police behave, so it makes a difference in that way.
Have you ever run into any police acting violently in response to you being present?
Oh my God, I've run into violent police, pushed you and shoved you and all of that stuff. I got really knocked around really good one time. I get back to the crib. I'm thinking I'm gonna have 11 officers in jail. I was still new. So I was still learning the freaking law, and anyway, the damn audio either was out or the picture was black the entire time or something, and it was worthless and all that. But I get shoved around a lot. I got locked up one time early in the beginning for arguing with someone who was searching some teenager's car, and I asked the teenagers did they tell them they could search. The teenagers said no, and they immediately, who told you? Who asked you? It's what business is it yours? They let them go, surrounded them, gave me shit. And when I was yelling at them back, some little chick said something crazy to him. I was like, nigga, you can suck my dick or some shit like that. And she was like, bloop, bloop. You can't tell an officer that. She arrest me. And it was crazy. And then the whole time there, they're like, just give us your name. Just give us your name. Like, my name is let me the fuck go. That's my name. It was, I got into it with some people.
I want to play this because I feel like
the fucking stop was over.
I feel like out in the street would be your best shit. So I'm gonna play this shit.
All right, let's do this.
Oh! Wait a minute.
Look at that massive hoodie! Holy cow, that's awesome.
I screwed that up.
Great.
You know what? Play there's one at the top with like 700,000. That's one of my first or second vids. You'll love that one, and it'll show even better. It's on the street, and you'll see what I really do. Yes, that'll be a fairer representation.
700,000.
Want to catch it? Want to catch a charge? Want to blow me?
Joe, I've got your email now. I'll hit you up afterwards and watch from the live chat. Yeah, but sounds like a very good conversation, man. Definitely, we should talk.
Yes, I'm a social cat, Joe. I'll be there, man. I'm a social dude.
Okay, let me try this again. Let me hit the share audio button this time, because that's what I did last time. I fucked that up.
The two IT guys up here.
It's all good. Got it. This one's called "There's Always One."
This is the last one. This is the one you were just watching.
Skip that ad.
Oh, is that one?
It's the same one. There should be one pin to the top of the page. Damn. One pin at the top of the page with like 700,000-800,000 views or something.
On the main page.
Want to catch a charge? Want to blow me? Yeah, on the main page. Yeah, on the home page. That's a good one right there. Whatever that one is. Yeah. This is in New York.
You're a popular guy.
360 mod here. I'm gonna leave my camera in there.
Can you guys hear it now?
They just blocking us in.
Can't really hear anything other than the door slam.
That's all right.
Okay, I got headphones.
You can hear that.
How we gonna get out, bro? If you fuck behind us, I'm just curious.
Yeah, I'll make it full screen. My camera's in the way. I can't see shit.
Fuck that.
I was the one taking pictures, right?
Yeah, but fuck that.
I got nothing to say about it.
Did it not share audio? Man, I hit that button. What the fuck?
About your question, though, I have to ask. Do I have to answer your question?
I
I can hear because I got headphones on.
What's that? You
Okay.
God?
Yeah.
You're
Yes.
God?
I don't have a Fifth Amendment right.
I can't hear.
You cats got us blocked in.
Self-incrimination.
Incriminate these nuts, man.
This
How
is
about
not-
that?
This is not a consensual encounter, sir. Any further engagement, and I would ask you to disengage now. It's not consensual, and any questions that you have, you can apply to somebody else. Because I ain't the guy to violate the right, though. All right, I'm going silent now. You do what you do.
All right with you, bro. What's going on? Hey, why don't you tell your man to move? He got us blocked in. What you running my what you running my plate for? What you running my plate for?
No,
You
like
guys
they
have
just start
to have a reason
put
when
you
you
right
run
here to
my plate.
videotape your ass. I love it, dude.
Taking pictures at a train.
Look, he gonna try to
Is that
drive
shit
off.
illegal?
He gonna have to stop himself. He gonna get so scared. He gonna try to drive off. Watch.
Where's the station at? Right there.
Is that illegal?
Yeah, where you were taking pictures. Yeah. And is it illegal to take
Pictures of the train station? So what you bring it up for? What'd you bring it up for?
Unless there's a law that's been broken, I have the right to. I'm done here. I have the right to inquire what you're doing.
And we have the right to not answer.
I understand that, but now because you're free to leave, I'm free to stay. Suspiciously, I'm running your plate.
What's the suspicious?
But you're not answering my question.
How?
What did I? Well,
I have a right not to ask your questions, bro.
it's okay.
You can't make a First Amendment activity illegal,
I'm not
suspicious.
No, I'm not doing anything.
You
other
just
than-
said it was suspicious. Taking pictures is not suspicious. People do it every day.
Look at that face, like
Just verify who you are. That's all.
You ain't verifying nothing here, bro. Nothing.
You're making me nervous, bud.
I bet you making me
Look,
nervous.
he
bro.
put it in gear. He was about to drive off. He forgot he's a cop. He can't go nowhere.
Look at these pricks,
No,
yo.
I'm not kidding you. What I'm saying right now is you're shitting all over the American Constitution and the Declaration of Independence. That's what I'm telling you.
oh, that's good shit, man.
Don't bring that
They are scared to get out. Backup is finna pull up. They're scared to get out the car until the police get there.
All right, officer. All right, officer. You got it.
Ain't that crazy?
And these cats got us blocked in.
Yo, these dudes don't eat
Oh.
homeless in the morning, man.
Look at them. They got slow computers.
Yeah, stand in front of that plate, Joe.
No, fuck that. I want to see.
What's he trying to look you up, man? He's doing. He's like, who's this motherfucker?
Right? They ain't seen that like us, yo. They ain't seen that like us.
I love it, man. I do. I ain't even gonna
Apparently
lie.
it's
I fucking
suspicious
love it.
behavior.
I really do.
Suspicious to take a picture.
Yeah.
It's just good shit, man. It's just good shit. Fucking love it.
Yeah. And y'all go watch the video, man. It's good.
I got to say something. If it's anything like the job that I do, the cop allowing, like, keeping his screen on while he knows it's being videotaped is so against the rule.
Oh yeah, no, he would have to close that.
He
Yeah,
would
here
have
in
had to
Canada.
shut that-
Well,
Yeah,
our
he would have had
privacy
to shut
laws.
that off.
Well, Oleman, our privacy laws here in Canada are much more strict than they are in the U.S. Like here in Canada, social insurance number is private information, but in the U.S., social security number is not as protected as a social insurance number here in Canada is.
Okay.
But the rest of your information
Really? 'Cause
is, curiously enough. It's the rest of your information. They're not worried so much about social security number. I mean, they try
No,
to
but
protect
it's
it,
an
but they do a
example.
horrible fucking job in the U.S.
It is an example, though. Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely.
You're saying your shit is more protected than ours over in Canada?
No,
Or
we're
just your
saying the
social?
laws are more
Your
stringent.
privacy. The laws are more stringent. Yeah.
Privacy in general. I got a lot of buddies in Canada doing this, but I hadn't thought about the social security number and shit like that. In fact, what the fuck is going on in Canada? They're snatching people out. Like, I thought Canada was peaceful. What is going on over there? You
Dude,
can't just
burning down
dead
churches and
bodies.
shit. Yeah, they're
Right,
burning down
what the
churches and shit.
hell?
Pissed off because the fucking
What's going
natives are
on in
pissed off, and I
Canada?
don't fucking blame them.
I'm
Burn down the
opposed to
goddamn
Right,
church.
I've been
Fuck
watching.
it, man.
I've been watching too. Did you notice the mainstream media would do stories about the churches being burned, but they're not mentioning why? I see you know why they're being burned, because because those Native American bodies are being.
Oh yeah, we all know.
Yeah.
On everybody that hangs out around us, all of our community, we all know. We all talk about everything.
Yeah.
All they talk about is the church is being burned by lunatics. They will not say why. That's interesting to me. Like, you don't trust the media.
They fucking like raped and killed and buried and didn't tell people, and I mean they did the same shit down here. I'm not talking shit about Canada. I'm talking shit about the church. Because the Catholic Church did the same shit down here, and they found a bunch of bodies, and they took these kids from their homes that were supposed to be better for them, and then the kids never went back, and the parents thought they were off good, and they were dead in a fucking hole. They never even told. There was hundreds of parents who never knew their children were killed and buried, or died and buried, or whatever the case was. They never told them. So they lived their whole lives on these fucking little shit reservations, thinking their kids are out there doing better for themselves, only to find out however many years later their kid's been dead. Yeah. It's fucked up, man.
Stories about the way they treat these kids, man, in these freaking places. They treat them bad, the same breakfast every day, and just weird stuff, man. Not to mention the, putting hands on them and all that shit.
Yeah, they wouldn't let them. They weren't allowed to do anything traditionally native. Everything had to be their version of American. Yeah, they did all kinds, man. They just, anyways, don't get me started on that shit. Now we'll get off.
Does it sound outlandish? Does it sound outlandish? That's interesting.
Go ahead, Joe.
Does it sound outlandish? Does it sound outlandish that I think that also happens in the public school system? Of course, not the dead, blah, blah, blah. But the mistreatment, because they can get away with it, I think is rampant. The poorer that you are.
Yeah.
Yes.
It ain't got to be whatever. If you poor, oh my God.
Because money talks. And if the parents ain't putting a bunch of fucking money into that school and getting their name on a fucking plaque, nobody fucking listens to them.
Or the problem too is that the church run those residential schools without any accountability or transparency, and the Catholic Church, of course, has a pretty horrible history for engaging in things like genocide and other stuff like that. They're an organization.
And the accountability.
Real quick, Jenny wants to get off here. Jenny, thank you for coming, honey. I appreciate you. I know you're pooped and not into this conversation, so she's gonna take off. Thank you for coming, Jenny.
Good night, Jenny.
Love you, honey.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right.
All right. Carry on, guys.
And then that coupled with a lack of political will to actually investigate the crimes makes it even worse.
Yes.
Lack of political will is an understatement, right? The exact opposite is true. The political system is behind them doing dumb shit like that. They'd have to be.
Yeah.
Right? They lack the will to investigate. No, they find ways to obfuscate for those bad guys and stay away from them. It's like they're paid police prisons or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. And most of the residential schools were like prisons anyways. Just run by fucking priests and nuns and shit.
Sadistic priests.
Who treat them like shit.
Yeah, very.
Yeah.
And there was, by the way,
getting hip on this.
They found some fucking, what I heard, please tell me if this is correct, Randolph or Ollie. I heard they also found some like baby skeletons, like the priests raped the girls and they had babies and they killed the babies. Yeah.
Oh wow!
I heard something about that. Yeah,
I don't know anything about that, but
I heard about that. One of the first.
I did hear something about it, but I don't know the details.
When it exploded when the news exploded everywhere, I went to not Fox or CNN. I went to a more reliable news source.
I know, right?
Right. And read up on what was going on, and that was one of the things they said was they found like babies, like newborn babies.
I think I heard that as well, Joe. I absorbed so much of that shit because I didn't know nothing about what was even going on, man. And I heard that shit. I was like, no fucking way. And every day that I read, the next day they'll find 400 more and shit. I'm like, is this real? What the fuck?
Dude, you know what the difference is? The difference is in the U.S. ain't nobody digging. That's the fucking difference. Because in Canada, they're gonna fucking investigate it. Here, we cover shit up whatever's convenient for us.
No fucking way.
That's
right?
exactly
no
what
fucking
happens.
way.
The investigation already started, and it's they've already got RCMP and various indigenous groups involved in the investigation, and other police forces.
Yeah, and here they're going, look at Canada, don't look at us.
Yeah.
Now Trudeau,
picture,
our prime minister, our prime minister has publicly asked the Pope to come to Canada to issue an apology on behalf of the church, and as far as I know, there's been no answer to that yet.
Exactly. What'd you say, Ben? I missed it. I'm sorry.
Oh, just that picture that Randolph has right now.
Yeah.
Oh, the Pope
The
with the
Pope in room
666 next to him.
I'll
Isn't
send you
that
the
an
full
actor?
picture, Doc, on the Ben
Yeah.
on Twitter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all probably can't see it, but I got the cops right behind me. No, y'all can't see it, right? Y'all see
I
it.
thought I saw the flashing lights a minute ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, I
Here,
see
hold on.
them.
I'll just.
Joe's always
kinda
running
see
around,
it.
motherfucker, on the move. He is on the move.
Oh, we got
You can,
Puck in the chat.
Yeah, Puck's in the
There
channel.
you
He's
go.
been there for a few
Yeah, I
minutes.
sent a link out, but I don't think he's up for it tonight. But the U.S. wants to carefully curate its image, and we learned a long time ago, as long as someone says it with confidence and says it loud enough, then enough people are going to believe it. Yes.
I like you,
Yes. He also said,
Puck.
I mean, I don't like that it works that way, but it seems to work that way. Fact.
I'm sorry, police got someone pulled over, so you kind
Oh,
of
is that
got
what's
half
going
my
on?
attention. Yeah, I'm watching see what he's trying to do.
Oh, Mrs. Puck is
What is-
asleep, and the setup is in the room right next to her, so it can't be too loud. Check. No, that's okay, Puck.
Got it.
Okay.
You can, you're just as long as you know you're always welcome, man.
See, I live alone, so because I'm forever lonely.
I got my
Wait,
dog.
was that someone hitting on someone?
Ben, I asked you earlier in the chat, and I don't know if you saw it. Do you need me to shave these off and send them to you, or what?
Yeah, send them to me. I need it. I need the gray hairs. Yeah, no, I keep doing this thing where I'm like, I should actually put myself out there and try to be in a relationship, and then I'm like, hold on, I'm in medical school and about to go to residency for 7 years, so it's like,
When
and then
will
I
you
have to
have
go
the
active
time?
duty army, so yeah, I was like, do I have time for people? Also, I just forget to do things in my life because I'm just like medicine, everything is medicine, and then I'm like, wait, other people don't only do medicine with their lives. Unless I were to meet somebody in medicine, that might be the best thing for me.
There you go.
Well, I'm interested now.
no.
Don't stop now. I'm fucking interested. You got how much schooling have you done, and you got 7 more left?
Well, okay. So here's the process. So I've done a bachelor's already. So I've done 4 years after high school. Technically 5 because I did an extra year of my bachelor's. And then I was an EMT after that. Now I'm in medical school. I've done 2 years of medical school. So I'm starting my 3rd year now. And then I have year 3 and year 4 of medical school left. And then residency is anywhere between 3 and 7 years. I think I'll probably do a 3-year residency, but then if you subspecialize after your residency, then it's another 2 to 3 years. And then you're an attending.
All right, I gotta ask you. I lost in math a long time ago. That's a lot of years.
That's a lot of years.
This is, and you made a good point, right? You're cutting out a lot of other shit. Everything is medicine. That's what makes you dedicate doing that. It can't be for the money. You'll be broke for the next 20 years. What makes the motherfucker have that type of dedication? Why?
I love medicine. It is passion for me. I mean, there's nothing else in my life that I would rather do than medicine.
All right, there it is. All right. There it is, right?
Legit, I have a Twitch channel and I stream medicine. In my time off, I do medicine. And my therapist has said, you need to stop doing medicine on your time off. And I'm like, no, I don't want to. And then I burn out
Ben.
because I only do medicine.
Ben, we need a cleric in our D&D game.
I do play clerics. I do play clerics.
What's your you got something you want to specialize in? I'm sorry, I'll leave you alone. Something that you want to specialize in, or that where this is going? What do you say?
Yeah, either
You
family
want the knife
medicine
in your hand?
Oh no,
Okay.
I'm a pill, not a knife.
You don't want the knife. You don't want the knife.
I don't care about procedures. I just like puzzles. So either family medicine or internal medicine.
Fuck! Oh, fuck. Even more interested. Fuck. I could go on forever now, but no. Instead. Yeah, okay. They're not going to talk. I would love to hear some of these fucking puzzles, some that you thought were good.
Yeah, come hang out on my Twitch
Right?
stream. Like I just do puzzles.
No. All right, we'll do it later. All right, I'll stop. All right. I want
like,
you
I think
gotta
I'm boring
have
everybody
He
else
does
in the chat.
YouTube. He doesn't do anything else. Hey man, Twitch is great though. You don't stream to Twitch, Joe? You should, man.
Twitch found me one time, and I went from like 1,000, 1,100 in my room to they had over 10,000 watching me one night over Twitch. Somebody shared my shit on Twitch, so I know Twitch must be powerful as fuck.
Yeah,
Dude, and I'm telling you, there's a lot less problems than YouTube, and also if you're on Twitch, the chat hears you in real time. There's no like 5 to 8 second delay.
No lag at all.
Just to comment on that.
It's good, man. I mean, I love YouTube. Don't get me wrong. Don't kick me off. But
just a second.
But right now, I'm streaming to both. Yep.
You can the cog symbol, the setting symbol. You can click there, and you can increase the play speed, and the video will catch up in YouTube.
Yeah, okay.
No fucking way.
I'll fuck something up. You don't know.
No, it's just you click on it. It's got playback speed, and it's sitting at normal. Just turn it up to 1.25 or 1.5, and it catches up in a couple of seconds and goes back to normal on its own.
Oh, really?
Oh, that's what you're talking about. Okay.
I do want to tell Joe, because I do want to clarify. I do have, like, my main social media is YouTube. Like, most of my stuff is on YouTube, but that's more of my professional side, and my, like, educational platform is YouTube. And then my goofy side is on Twitch, and that's where I can do more, like, individual, like, chats with people.
Goofy side, is that what you said?
Yep.
Yeah,
Goofy
like
side,
impromptu medicine is on Twitch, but
I got you.
all my like educational medicine is on YouTube.
All right. I like both. I'm a voracious reader. I like both, man. I'm into philosophy, quantum physics. Please tell me you guys are physics fans. I done read every fucking quantum physics books in my library. When you still had to use the fucking codes and use the library. That's how long I've been into this shit, Joe. Dewey Decimal Systems and all of that shit, Joe.
E59.11. I gotta find section E.
Yeah. Any fans? Yes. Any fans? Physics fans here? No. Yes.
I mean, I like physics, but my expertise is in biology, so I don't weigh in a whole lot on physics.
I watched The Big Bang Theory. That's the extent of the physics I know.
Oh! I've never watched it. All right.
Hey, Ollie. Same.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I've never seen The Big Bang Theory. However, I have theories on how the Big Bang started myself.
You know what would be funny? You know what would be fun, Ben?
Yeah.
If I got Joe Cool on with Scientist Mel and you.
That'd be sick.
That would be fucking awesome, man.
I mean, no Mel and I'd be down.
Yeah, because what I want to do, I would love to do a stream, and it would just be kind of goofy, but I want to do one where it's just us doing thought experiments and just talking through crazy situations, like one of them. And then, because a lot of these require multiple different specialties in order to get to the end result. So one of them is like thinking about superheroes and like what would it actually take to make somebody have superpowers? Like if you have somebody with super speed, like what physiologically would have to change about them? And then the forces involved, what would the strength of their bones have to be? And also like aerodynamics, like just doing all of this math and calculating it out.
Well, first of all, you'd have to start out with the black guy, because black guys got the longer fucking Achilles tendon and shit because they had to run to catch food. And so they run faster and they jump higher than us. We all know that. So first you have to start with the black man. It's a fucking truth.
I think that minor difference wouldn't make that big a difference if we're talking about superpowers.
It makes a difference in fucking Olympics.
That's not superpowers. That's normal powers.
It's always like, who's the best runner this year? It's a black dude. Every fucking time, man. It's never a white guy.
All you got to do is look in the NFL. You won't see no white defensive ends and defensive backs, the cornerbacks and shit. They're all black guys. I never heard the Achilles tendon theory. I never heard that before. But I don't want to lose your theme. What would it take? I would do the Achilles tendon shit. Fuck that. What about the wind resistance shit? What problem do we have there, guys?
I'm just here for the physiology side. I'm here for cardiac output and all that kind of stuff. So.
Well, yeah. I mean, obviously, the first thing you probably need to do is give him another heart.
Well, I think anybody that's going to have super speed has to generate some sort of force field in front of them as they're running, or else they will kill themselves with whatever they're running into.
That was my thought. Like,
and
what
that's
happened?
Totally feasible.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's totally feasible too. I was reading about.
So you'd have to have literally a tougher skin.
Tougher skin, or actually generate some sort of
carbon fiber skin is what I would suggest.
Because the thing is, if you were to mess up at all, like at any point, and hit something, you're dead. You're instantly dead.
But but carbon fiber, this thin is tough as steel, this thick.
But
so you have to do a carbon fiber infused.
Your inside will turn to jelly, though. It doesn't matter about the carbon fiber. Your inside turns to jelly when you come to a sudden stop from that kind of speed.
Hey, we'll get to that in a minute. But with super speed, you'd have to have super reaction, so it wouldn't happen. The chance of it happening would be slimmer.
You might have to have super healing as well.
This is why it's a fun thought experiment, because there are just too many things to address with it.
There are a few.
I would also suggest extra cushioning around the brain for blows. Yeah. Make sure the brain can handle the trauma. That's very important. You'd have to change the skeleton to some kind of carbon fiber as well, because otherwise bones would break.
Carbon
fiber is the shit, man. I'm telling you, I've learned something about this stuff.
But
by the way, Joe,
carbon.
Joe, I want to point out in the chat real quick that Ox said black guys got a longer what?
Yeah.
Scientifically, they did the same shit. They did the study, man. I'm not trying to be the guy that's talking about that shit here, but the study said black men, as long as we're Chinese, were like 3.5 inches. It didn't sound real, like it's a real thing, but I think that's what the study said.
What? They go that small?
Chinese.
I've seen one smaller now.
That's not logical, though. Okay, all right. I'll take your word for it. I ain't saying a lot of penises, but 3.5 inches sounds small as fuck.
Basically, what I think, Ben, is you would have to go AI to make a superhero, truly.
Yeah.
Okay, now the first thing I got to somebody mouth cat on the bottom. You said force field. That is where I would have took this shit. I wouldn't do it the hard thing, a force field, and there's technology out there that makes that shit feasible right now. They think that that's the direction everything is going in right now. They have a new metal, and they use this where it conducts at the same speed as opposed to losing conduction. So with that, you can super cool things. If you can super cool things, if you can change the temperature of things that are normally super cooled and use them in room temperature. I don't know if you know that certain ceramics and shit float when you super cool them.
Yeah.
Well, with this metal wrapped in a conventional metal, they think you can form that field around your shit. And they think the Navy has this already because they have patents on it and blah, 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 blah. So now you have a freaking field where nothing can hit you, just like a damn like a force field. I don't want to sound too comic, but electromagnetic field like around your hands and shit. Now you're fucking now suddenly you don't turn to jello, perhaps when you move so fast. Maybe not your inertia doesn't kill you when you make a turn at 700 miles an hour, because you'd have to find a way to defeat that if you're moving this fast.
You'd have to have an inertial dampener.
That's why I went with it.
Some type.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
And Marie, just to address that, it's common myth that people with the super speed can time travel. So we already have that ability in what we're working on. The ability to time travel to correct mistakes.
See, aren't these little experiments so fun though? Like, isn't it fun to just like mentally like weight lift? It's so fun.
Back in the 80s, I used to play a role-playing game that was all about superheroes, and we'd create the superheroes with whatever abilities and stuff like that, and define their abilities and whatnot. So I've done this.
Really? What was you playing in the 80s? In the 80s, what RPG?
Marvel
War
superheroes, villains, vigilantes.
Yeah, I played Marvel superheroes.
D&D.
I played
Traveler Online.
Pieces of paper, dice on a table. Yes. No, that wasn't a jerk off. That was rolling dice. Sorry.
Here's one for you. Do you know TMNT?
Teenage Mutant
Ninja Turtles? Who doesn't?
The role-playing game, exactly.
Dang.
I didn't know the role-playing
game.
Yes.
Wow.
I've designed puzzles for D&D, by the way. I've designed puzzles. You're dealing with a nerd over here. I've designed the puzzles for him.
Yeah, I've been playing D&D since '81. I know what you mean. So
yeah, my brother used to make up his own dungeons.
Second,
he used to write his own dungeons and draw them out.
Yeah, that's what I do with my nephews and shit.
I'm a permanent DM. Yeah, I'm a permanent DM. So like the homebrew where like you write your own campaign and then run it, I do that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
When I have time,
that's 90% of the campaigns I've run. Yeah. I'll steal, like if I find a module I like, I'll just steal what I want out of it and throw it into my homebrew.
Yep.
So
man.
Randy disclaimer. Randy is on a 7 to 8 second delay. He is not interrupting. He never means to. I typically ask him to raise his hand up so I can pause everybody so he can get a word in. Hi, Randy.
All right. 5, 4, 3.
His mic's muted. He might be talking. We don't know.
You're totally muted.
Randy, you're muted.
Ox said even with warp,
there you are.
There he is. Ox said even with warp drive technology, there's a ramp up and ramp down of the over 7,000 species. Around the outer rim, only 2 can take a sudden stop. Huttas or 1. I don't even know what that means, but okay. Yeah. So he's saying that in order to make your guy move super fast, you'd have to have a speed up and a slow down.
Oh. The other
got to be a way around
Tootie,
that.
the fat hooker I lost my virginity to.
Randy, you're always losing virginity to hookers.
She can take a hit.
I'd just like to make this statement about the speed up and slow down thing. In science fiction, they have multiple different ships that have warp drives. And the only reason the warp drives don't kill everyone on the ship when they suddenly accelerate to warp is because they have inertial dampeners. So all you need is a personal inertial dampener, and you don't have to worry about those acceleration problems.
And it seems like if you got that field around, you got the ability to come up that inertial dampener.
I run so slow.
To have gravity stuff. So it look like
no inertial dampeners needed.
I'm the same.
Right. The only time I stop fast is if I trip.
Yep.
Me too.
I'm telling you guys, I used to play softball with my ex, and we were like practicing. She got me on her team with all gay people, right? A bunch of flaming gay men who could really play softball really well. So they'd be like running around the field like this, playing, but running really fast where you can't catch their ass with the softball. So it was really funny. So you'd have like these dykes chasing them down, and they're going, woo! But they're like, I'm serious. I'm not even kidding. So anyway, so we practiced and shit. I practiced hitting again because I hadn't played softball since I was like in middle school. I hadn't caught a baseball in like fucking 20 years. So we practiced. I got my arm back. I was just, I was good. Starting to get my hitting better. I was starting to aim better, get it out further. I was really getting good at that. So we go and play a first game, right? And they get me out at first. And then they get me out at first. And then this keeps happening game after game. And so the fourth game, I was like, was that any better, babe? She was like, there's a lot going on up here, but not so much down there.
But not so much down
And I was
there.
like, what? She goes, man, your arms are going, but your legs ain't taking you anywhere. And she was right. I watched video later, and I quit playing softball. I was done. I am not a fucking runner. I am not a fucking runner. That's all I
She was so gentle. That
What's
was
going
so
on up here?
gentle,
Ain't
right?
nothing going on down there.
That was nice. Right.
Yeah, it was fucking hilarious. Dude.
Been,
I was like,
cool.
And I looked at her, and then I saw the video, and I cracked up laughing. I said, "Guess what?" And she goes, "What?" I said, "I'm done playing softball." And she said, "Yeah."
Yeah. All that practice and shit.
Oh, I can catch and throw like a bitch, though. Just leave me in the outfield, but you got to bat at some point.
Here's a question for the group. Anybody here other than me ever play disc golf, frisbee golf?
In someone's backyard one time, and it's fun. And I would have played more, but I can't afford to spend all that money on equipment and shit and the discs. But anyways,
it's $20 to go buy one disc.
I know.
And most courses are free to play.
I have a job I love, and it pays horribly. Ben, what about you? Disc golf. We'll do.
I played like once, but yeah.
Just once.
Just once.
Yeah.
Did you have fun? Yeah.
I mean, it's
Go
fun.
again then. Go again then.
I mean, I grew up playing frisbee, so I have pretty good aim, so I have lots of time in with frisbees.
See, I do sports where I get to like break other people, so it's not really disc golf.
5 foot tall beast right there. Randolph, what about you? You play disc golf?
I've talked.
No, I haven't played, but Ollie's been talking about it, and I looked at the videos that he shared some links for before, and it does look like a very interesting game.
True story. I was just getting high in this golf course. I don't know, a week or two ago. I've never played, but true. I know. So, true story. I went to smoke a blunt, and I was on one of the holes. I can tell you what it looks like. It's got chains and stuff. I'm assuming you hit the chains and a big barrel, and I was sitting right there where that is at. So I know what you're talking about, but I've never played.
I guarantee you weren't the first person to smoke a blunt there.
I know that's right, baby. I know that's right.
Yeah. So what about you, Randy? One.
I'm afraid to play games. I played a game once, and I paid child support for 2 decades.
Yeah. Just on that note, I stopped paying child support a year ago.
Congratulations.
I paid child support for about 17 and a half years.
What's it like to have money to play disc golf now?
It's a lot better. I was able to pay for a membership this year. Exactly.
Dude, I know.
But
Been
no,
there.
I haven't.
Yeah. No.
Well, all I can say is it's a lot of fun. I try and get out at least twice a week myself. It's a good way to try and keep yourself in better shape, and honestly, it's just fun.
Yeah.
So
that's what I need. I need some disc golf in my life. I don't think there's any disc golf courses where I live. Where I live, there are lots of ATV and motorcycle, and you know those big like dune buggy things they take down on the beach in California. And they get the roll bars.
Fun as
and they have
fuck.
the big tire.
Yeah.
They drive them down the road here, and they will go out into the desert and they just go fucking hog wild.
Wow.
I have yet to see a disc golf course here. But there are some. You'll be driving down the highway and you'll see like a guy pop up on a motorcycle, like wow, and he's gone again. You're like, fuck, what was that?
I'm almost willing to bet that there's one within a half an hour drive of you.
Actually, about an hour and a half. Yeah, there are. There's also some golf courses, but you have to go to the big city in Yuppieville, and I'm not feeling it, man. I'm good where I'm at. I'll make up my own course. It'll be like 3 holes. It'll be like three holes in a joint. It'll sound like a Friday night at a gay club. I don't know.
Right. Drinking involved and shit.
3 holes in a joint.
My dad.
No. Disc golf holes. Disc golf holes.
Disc golf holes.
Get your mind out of the gutter.
Baskets.
I said it before you guys could even think of it. Are you kidding?
See, this is why I want to go just play around at Top Golf, because then you don't got to go anywhere and you can just get drunk and hit stuff.
Okay.
Valid.
I used to play a
You
lot
don't
of
have to go
table
anywhere.
tennis. At about over 10 years of professional training and did all that kind of stuff. My coach was on the Olympic team of China for 16 years, then retired here with his wife. He's phenomenal players. Learned a lot from him.
Look, Mac
But
is so cute.
I
Mac,
haven't
you
had
think
time to
that I
play.
could go mountain biking?
Like to get
You'd
back
hurt
on.
yourself. You'd hurt
I
yourself
would
so bad.
fucking kill
I
myself.
would hurt myself too.
I'm a klutz, and I'm in horrible shape. So, I used to be all
too.
like, I need to get back to the fucking gym. Is what I need to do for real talk.
Don't we all?
The longer
You know
you
what?
wait,
You know what?
the less chance you're gonna do it.
Look. Here's something really cool. Actually, I'm getting insurance now. I'm starting August 1st, and I'm gonna see my doctor and get like some health shit and medicine and shit straightened out. Because I'm not medicated for my PTSD, and it's bad. So I'm gonna get all that shit fixed. Where I feel like, hey, you know what? I want to go improve myself now. But anyways, my boss, one of my bosses, one of the doctors, she just got recertified to be a professional weightlifting judge.
Oh, nice.
And she lifts weights, and she is 63, and her calves are like this. And I don't have little hands. I don't have little girly hands. She's got like these huge calves, and she is like I seriously don't want to fucking fight her. I think she'll kick my ass.
Oh, B, I
She's
think you
fucking
should get into
63, man.
jujitsu.
She is fucking stacked, huh?
Oh, B, I think you should get into jujitsu, like for real though. But I think everyone
Nah,
should get
man,
into
I tried
jujitsu.
karate when I was younger. I wasn't into
No, but this is different.
I
Jujitsu
actually do like lifting weights though.
Well,
I
because
just wanna lift.
jujitsu is not. It's not like your usual martial arts shit. Like it's just grappling. Like just you, another person going at it on a mat, like fighting to the death.
It's
What's
a lot
she
of
look
groundwork.
like?
See, I
No,
used
I'm
to
kidding.
teach
I'm
karate,
kidding.
and the thing about karate, you're learning self-defense, but you're not really doing very much on the ground. Jiu-jitsu is a lot of stuff on the
It's
ground.
only on the ground, and then the other advantage too with jujitsu.
all holding
What
up
happens
to
when
him.
you're in
Yeah.
a fight, and your chances are you'll probably get knocked on the ground with certain opponents. So you better know how
Yeah.
to handle yourself. on
Well,
the
and
ground.
here's the thing too. Jiu-jitsu is one
Yeah,
of the few
great point,
martial arts
great
that you
point.
can train 100% resistance and not get hurt because you can tap out and you're not doing like punches are really fast, like kicks are really fast. You can't just be like, no, sorry, I'm not going to take that one. Like jiu-jitsu, yeah, sure, there are some accidents that happen, but like you can go
Every martial art.
as hard as you want to go and still be safe about it. So you are training against real resistance. You know, if your technique is working, it is working. And like, it's great for the skeptical mindset of knowing that like you are testing everything that you're doing and you're keeping what works for you and you're not keeping what doesn't work for you. There's my little pitch for jiu-jitsu.
There you go. You know, I'd actually be more interested in that then because I have done some, I mean, while I was in the Army, we all get a little bit of hand-to-hand combat training, but also I grew up wrestling my brothers, and I was always the little one.
Yeah, and I cross-trained
So-
wrestling and I cross-trained judo.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you've heard of Adam Wheeler. He was a Greco bronze medalist
Wow.
in Beijing
Oh,
Olympics. I mean, he is at the gym in Colorado that I was at. Like, I've gone with him. He's a huge man.
Oh my God,
I
who
did
was
not
that
do
guy
well
I
with
used
him,
to hang
but-
out with? He used to do crazy shit. He used to do wrestling and hammer throw.
Oh,
dude was
Hammer
fucking.
throw?
Yeah, he used to do a hammer
You gotta
throw.
be big shoulders.
Dude,
man,
I'm
for
telling
that.
you, this guy was big, and when I
And
met
strong
him,
core.
and he was playing soft. That's how I met him. I met him playing softball, and he's a big fucking teddy bear, and he's gay as fuck.
Oh my God, he
And
got to be
dude
able to
is-
just knock a softball out the
Dude is fucking
park.
stacked, and he's like, oh, I haven't worked out or lifted in years. I busted my back about 6 years ago. I'm in really bad shape, and I'm looking at him going, I don't know if
can't
I'd want to
tell.
fuck with you when you were in shape. Never mind now. Like, he was
right.
big, man. His forearms were like this, like just huge. Just huge, dude. You could tell when, like 10 years prior, you would give him room on the sidewalk. I don't give a fuck who you are. You would just give him room.
Right. Wow.
Big ass, dude.
Bro,
I totally
it's-
forgot about him till you said that, man. That's awesome, man. He was such a good dude. I miss that fucker. Should have kept in contact with him. I
really
can't
high.
think of
That
his name for
sounded
the
like a-
life of me right now, though. But he was like in professional events on TV and shit. Like he's legit. So, anyways,
you drew a great picture of that dude. I feel like I know him and saw him in my head, and I picture a big, triangular pizza shaped dude.
Well, he had a gut when I met him, a little bit of a gut. Like he had like the dad gut, kind of thing going on.
Yeah.
But still, I wouldn't fuck with him. That just gives him more weight to throw you around with.
Right, I know, right?
It's true, man. Yeah, you don't ever want to. If you're a scrawny person, I don't care how badass you are, unless you are super fast. My cat is chasing a bug, so you guys will have to forgive me. Unless you are super fast, you don't want to fight a big fat dude, because all they need is one fucking hit, dude. I had this gay dude fucking punch me. Okay, so here's the story. Good story. So I'm at this dude's. I'm renting a room off of this guy. I'm in EMT school. I'm broke as fuck. It was the cheapest place I could find to live. It was in the shitty part of fucking town, and there was all kinds of just fucking like there was meth heads and crackheads and shit walking around everywhere and everything. Well, not that bad, Joe. Not Chicago bad. White bad part of town. Okay.
not my
I want to
bad.
clarify the level of bad for you, so you don't think I'm that badass. I ain't that badass. Anyway, so dude had like neck surgery, and he's throwing a party because his neck surgery went good. He was out of traction, so we were throwing a party for him. And so he invites his buddy over, and his buddy's this gay dude. And he's like, yo, you'll like him, man. He's funny as fuck, cool dude, blah, blah, blah. So his brother the gay guy's brother shows up. Apparently the guy that I was renting off of and the gay dude's brother had some beef. And so dude came up to the door, like trying to come at the guy I was renting off of. And the guy I was renting off was like, dude, my neck don't hurt no more. And he beat his fucking ass.
No!
Like, he was pounding
Perfect
him. He had a foot in the door. He didn't even get outside yet. And he's pounding the dude on the fucking deck. Well, here I am, almost done with school EMT, and I want to help people, right? So I'm like, oh, fuck, dude. So I'm like, dude, stop. That's enough. He's had enough. Fucking stop. So the gay guy pulls dude off of him, is like, leave my brother alone, and all this shit. So I go over there to help him. Gay dude fucking comes around and fucking clocks me, thinking I'm trying to attack his brother.
No. Oh,
my whole body, I spin all the way around, and then in the middle of the spin, I realize this dude is so much. He's like 6'4", weighs like 350. You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing nothing. I could punch him. I ain't gonna do nothing to this dude. I knew it. So as I'm spinning around, I saw a chair. I put my ass in the chair and put my feet up in the air like, come on, motherfucker. Come on.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I'll kick you in the goddamn chin. I know I can take you out like that. I got strong legs. So I fucking flipped backwards in that chair and was like, dude. And he was like, don't fucking touch my I said, dude, I'm a goddamn EMT. I'm trying to fucking help him, you dumbass. Stay away from my brother. I said, all right, let him fucking die. Fuck it, dude. And I fucking started smoking a bowl and started drinking a beer. I was like, fuck it. You want it like that? You want it like that. That dude was out there was blood everywhere. We had to clean up. Really? It was fucked up. I couldn't do anything. I'm not gonna. And the next thing I know, there's cops coming up the road, and everybody just runs. And I just went upstairs because I was in a 3-story house. I went all the way up top where my place was, and I just closed the fucking door and locked it and went to bed. Fuck it. Sat there, smoked a bowl. Let the cops chase those motherfuckers. They all ran. I just went upstairs.
I think Ollie's trying to get out.
Yeah, I'm going to take off, guys. It is almost
okay.
1 a.m. here. So, and I got to
work
time
tomorrow. Is it? Oh, shit. I got to work part 2. We're going to end this in
Ollie, it's good to see you again.
Thank you, Ollie, for coming, buddy. I appreciate you.
Yeah, it's only 8:50 here, so.
8:50,
yeah. Same here. I'm also Pacific time.
Yeah. I got 9:50.
9:50.
Anyways,
I did put a link in the private chat that you should go watch. It's a little guy versus a big guy in jiu-jitsu. Little guy submits the big guy. It's like a 6-minute match.
Well, Hoist Gracie Classic.
Yeah.
Right?
Is it what a little guy jumps up and?
It's not Hoist Gracie.
Is it what a little guy jumps up and chops him in the neck?
He does
the
a
little
collar
guy
choke.
chops him in the neck.
Kind of. It's kind of a paper cutter choke, but.
Okay.
All right, guys. Well,
I got
have a
to
good
save.
Yeah, that sounds interesting.
Bye, Ollie.
I'm gonna take off.
Thanks, buddy. Have a good night.
I think I'm gonna abandon you. I think I'm gonna abandon you, catch. Man, I'm keep hopping streams. You about the
right,
I don't
man.
know. You about the fourth stream. I've been on tonight. I do this shit every night. I'm glad I caught you, man, and I'm glad I met some interesting people tonight.
Gotta say
It
one
was really
thing.
nice, man. I'll be back, man. This
Gotta say one
Joe,
thing, Joe.
Joe, you holler,
Way cool.
talk with
Yeah.
Math Pig and Randolph, and also just so you know, I do an open mic every Wednesday night. You're always welcome, man.
All right on. I'm too high to remember any of that shit. Math Pig, you got my email.
He'll get you, man. He'll get you. Yeah. All right. Fucking Joe's a trip. Man.
He seems really nice.
Look, just so you guys know, I'll give you a little nugget about what Joe used to do. Joe used to sling drugs. That was his shit. Joe made a lot of money slinging drugs and took care of what he needed to take care of. And then when he didn't need to do it anymore, he stopped doing it and he started advocating for to help to stop cops from beating up people. So he did a big
Abusing their power.
180. He's a cool dude. This time of night, he's always high as fuck, but I mean, he's kind of high as fuck a lot. So he's Joe, you know, he's Joe cool. Nah, he's a great dude though. He's got a good heart. He's a big advocate, and I love anybody that does shit like that. Like he, you know, follows fucking cops around Chicago, and he's right, man. He'll get out, so he'll be like walking up to him. Sometimes you're watching the video, and one of them will go, "What's up, Joe?"
Yeah, a bunch
Joe,
of them are nice.
Joe, you know you can't be over here, man. You ain't got
I'm
no police
guessing
tape up. All right, let me put some police tape
I'm
up.
guessing he probably finds a lot of them are quite nice, and there's a few who are a problem, and it's the problems he's helping to weed out.
Right.
Hopefully.
It's basically what it is.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Someone's
I'm
got
gonna
to do it.
shut off my camera for a minute because my cat's knocking around and make people seasick in a minute.
I love those cats.
Damn, what the fuck is that in my house? Oh, I'm gonna kill that motherfucker. Dude, I ain't waiting on you. You're playing with it.
Find a bug.
Oh, I'm pulling out the leather hat for this. We're gonna make a big splat.
Sounds like
Oh my
serious
goodness.
business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where'd it
I'm
go?
just
You
got
lost
cooled
it?
off.
You don't lose a bug that big in my house. Where is it, boy? Seek. Fine, boy. Fine. Where's the bug?
Hey, Ben, my daughter did 3D animation, and what they put her through in the course, put all the students through, is a basic introduction to anatomy, human anatomy. It's quite
Yeah.
interesting.
Oh yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting how the medical field spreads out into other fields. Yeah. All the sciences do.
No, I love.
just,
That's one of the
lost
reasons I
all
love
audio for a second.
That's one of the reasons I love talking to Ben so much because I love medical shit. I mean, my mom was a nurse. My turned science teacher. My aunt was an ER nurse for like I don't even know 30 some odd years, and then Hodgkin's disease caught up with her, and she had to quit. She turned into a child and then ended up drooling in a bed until she died. It was fucking horrible. She was an amazing fucking person. Like biggest heart you'll ever see and tough as fucking nails. Like she was like 5'3", and she was like, "Yep, I'm an ER nurse. Let's have a drink of wine now." You know, like she was just totally chill. So cool, man. But
yeah, you don't mess with ER nurses. They will.
Nah,
they will bite you.
Yeah, she was tough. She was tougher than my mom. That's why my mom went to become a science teacher because she couldn't handle people dying. And my aunt Jean was like, "It happens. We just do what we can." That's how she was. Like, I'm just gonna move on and save the next patient. I don't even know how much deaths she saw. She would never talk about it.
Emergency docs burn out so quickly, and it's not even just from like the hard cases. It's because hospitals treat emergency docs like absolute shit, and like because the patients treat the docs like shit, and then the internal medicine, like the people on the floor, treat the docs like shit. Like everyone's primary care docs treat the emergency docs like shit. Just like everybody treats them like shit. And so, like, it doesn't matter how good of an emergency doctor you are, like, everyone hates you. And it sucks. And I also just I'm not an adrenaline junkie enough to do emergency medicine. And the job market sucks.
I agree. My emergency doctor is a dick. I can't stand that fucker either.
Yeah, they burn out so quickly, and also Yeah, the job market's terrible too, because I think they're looking at a surplus of like 9,000 emergency doctors in the next few years. So people trying to get into emergency medicine are going into a field where they might not have a job. Whereas you look at primary care, and there will always be primary care jobs.
Well, they just pulled a bunch in for COVID too. So what you're going to have is a bunch of leftover ER and pulmonary docs.
Mm-hmm. And lots of space for primary care, because as the population gets bigger, like you will always need more primary care.
Ben, I'm going to tell
We're not
you,
going anywhere.
this is not even a joke, man. If you ever decide to move to this area, just let me know, because I have, on any given day of the week, and this happens every day, I have 2 to 8 people that call me and say, I can't find a primary care physician. Are you guys taking any new patients? And I have to tell them no.
Yeah,
we have 3 docs. 2 of them work 3 days each. 1 is full time, and we have like 7,000 patients.
Yeah, and the problem isn't even the fact that there isn't interest. It's the fact that there aren't enough residency spots. Like, because you're getting all of these new medical students, like there are more medical schools popping up, but the federal government, who controls the residency, like the funding for the residency programs, is like, no, we don't need any more residency programs. And so then you get all of these doctors now that can't match into residency because there aren't enough residency slots.
Right. Nope. Yep. Well, there you go. There's the other issue.
So, yeah.
Yeah, man.
I love our system.
Yeah, I don't know about loving it.
Yeah, it's infallible.
It was totally sarcastic. It's
Yeah,
totally,
I kind of, I felt a little like hint of sarcasm floating in that comment, for sure.
Yeah, a lot of the things that bug me about medicine, like you would totally agree with, especially the fact that you work for a primary care office. Like, it's stuff that you see every day. Like, the fact that you have to tell people that they need this blood pressure medication to live. And then they say, well, I can't afford it, so I'm not going to take it. And it's like, pretty much people are dying because insurance is stupid and won't cover their stuff. And they have to choose whether they're going to live or if they're going to feed their family. And
yeah, and that's why if I have some 66-year-old guy that's got a bunch of fucking health conditions and they send over disability paperwork, we give them more than what they need.
Right,
we'll send them the whole motherfucker's file if it helps.
And primary care is so important. Like, the role of primary care is to prevent the stuff from getting so bad. Like,
and to discover when it does in time to save the person. Yes.
Yeah, so that you don't have to have like these people going to the emergency room for things that could have been prevented.
I'm going to tell you something. For anybody who thinks that family practice is just some bullshit and just for physicals and blood work, let me tell you a story. 40-year-old woman, right? Goes in and gets checked by another doctor, a specialist. And I cannot remember what it was about. And they said, oh, no, you're fine. There's nothing wrong with you. So she comes to her primary care where I work and says, something's wrong. I don't feel right, blah, blah, blah. She does a basic physical on her and says, yeah, there's something funky over here in your neck. She's got cancer. Mm-hmm. Specialist missed it.
Yeah.
And a primary care MSPAC caught it. And now she's going through treatments. And caught it early enough that it's a little ugly, but it's treatable and she can be saved because of a primary care physician. So anybody that dogs out a primary care physician or says a MSPAC, which is a Master's of Science physician's assistant, is what that is, and they say they're not real docs, you can suck my ass.
I mean, they're not doctors, they're providers, but because I will say that there's a difference in the education level.
Oh, absolutely. Ignored,
but
she stopped because she wanted to have a life and she was a single mother of 2 kids.
Yeah. And
so
like,
that's why she stopped.
Yeah, and like PAs are very valuable team members. But I think like it just needs to be, everyone needs to function as a team, like medicine is a team sport. And like, yeah, you should have a doctor. And yeah, I think PAs should work alongside a doctor. I don't think they should be working.
Oh no, she
independently
sees her
because
own
education is
patients,
different.
and she's one of the best.
Oh yeah,
I
no,
was-
they see their own patients, but they need to be supervised because there is a difference. There is a big
she was years and years ago, but she's been doing it for 20 years, so she's not supervised anymore necessarily. She has a group that she is a part of that supervises her.
Well, yeah,
but
yeah,
they
like
don't
that.
really supervise her.
Well, yeah, there's a point where
paper.
they can stop looking over your shoulder so much. But the fact is, like, there's a lot of stuff that, like, the time in medical school is a difference. Like the 4 years
absolutely.
versus the 2 years is, and there's an extent of like, and I don't mean to like say any like, because I'm not saying that anyone is like less capable, because absolutely
no, I understand
but
that.
there is a difference with being able to catch certain zebras, and there are certain things that we are taught that other professions aren't taught as in depth on, like that we just get more time with. And so
and that's where furthering your education really matters, and going and working with different doctors, and that's why it's important. She's done like was it peds? She worked with cosmetic surgery. She knows how to do like Botox injections and shit like that. She does that too. But she worked in like 3 different fields. I can't remember what all 3 of them were, but I know for sure she worked with a plastic surgeon for a while. So she did that for years before. She only started seeing her own patients about 6 years ago, and she's been doing it for 20 years. So she went around and learned a lot of shit that she couldn't get because she didn't further her education.
Yeah, fair
Which
enough.
a lot of people don't do. I mean, I will fully admit that a lot of physician assistants do not go and seek so many different kinds of professions in the medical field. You know.
Yeah, I just think
But she really did.
they're pushed out into clinical medicine too early. I think like they could benefit from some more time, and like, because people don't want to do extra time, but like the time in education like really matters. And sure, even if let's say you're out in practice for a certain amount of time, being out in practice, seeing your own patients, it is not a substitute for being mentored by an expert in the field, like, and being constantly watched by somebody, making sure you're doing everything step by step appropriately. Like there's a difference. Like, yeah, you're going to learn on your own, but it's going to be slower than if you're put into the fire every single day with an attending on an internal medicine ward. Like they're just very different things. And so I think,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I'm not negating the education that you're
That
going
goes
to get.
with every.
Yeah. No, and I'm just a fan
Hi,
of.
Gio.
Hi, Sam.
Hey. Hey.
How you doing, Sam?
Hi, B. Hi, Harmonica.
And Sam, do you know Ben? Sam,
Hi,
Ben.
Ben. I really don't know you, but hi.
Student Dr. Ben. That's why we're discussing.
I know of you from. I think you were on Math Pigs. Didn't you?
I wasn't on Math Pigs. I was on Niels a couple times.
Oh, Niels. Yeah, I think I saw you on Niels. Yeah. But I've seen you on a couple of other streams as well, so you're not a stranger. Put it that way.
Not to you, but you are to him, maybe.
Yeah, but my whole I do want to clarify, like the whole rant aside, like I think just medicine in general needs to be everyone working together as a team and multiple brains involved, and not just like one person doing shit on their own. So that's where I'm going.
No, absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
that's the point of everything, is that it needs to be a team.
Yep.
So.
Well,
I have a team of doctors.
Oh, Harmonica, yeah. You have a team? Yes, a team.
No, that's all I had to say. Yep.
Yeah, I have a team of doctors as well. You know what I have trouble with though? The you know, the forms you fill out annually that the hospital says, oh, it's time for you to fill out your information form. Here, can you please fill this out? And then they have all the clauses on and fine print on the opposite side that no one ever reads. And they say, yeah, just sign here and here and here and date it for us, please. Thank you. And everybody just signs it and hands it over. I've read it and I'm like, well, I don't agree with my next of kin being held responsible for if I die and there's medical bills. So should I sign this? I'm like, they're looking at me and they're like, yeah, you got to sign it. I'm like, you won't see me if I don't sign it? They say, yeah, we won't see you. I'm like, well, wait a minute. You're the only hospital within a 50-mile radius that I can go to. I'm disabled. I have to come to this hospital. This is like I'm under duress here.
Yeah,
So
the
I
financial legal side is ridiculous, and it's my least favorite part about our healthcare system.
So I signed it. I forget there's a clause for signing things under duress. I forget the legality. I have it written in my wallet, and I carry it with me in case I get forced to sign things that I don't want to sign. I sign this little legal thing that says I'm signing this under duress. It's not a signature, but that's what I write in the signature thing. And I hand it to the people, and they're like, "Well, what's that?" I says, "That's." You told me to sign it, right? But I got in trouble. I get in trouble when I argue with them about what their clauses say, and they just want you to sign it. They don't want you to read it. And I got in trouble. They were going to attack.
Just do what I do, Sam.
No, they were going to attack me with a
marry
dog.
And shit just clears right up.
Do what?
Rand.
Threaten to marry him, and everything will just clear right the hell up. It's amazing. It's a miracle.
Go where?
Fucking stupid.
I don't know what you're talking about.
He said threaten. He said propose to him. Threaten to marry them, and then they'll be able to back off.
I didn't threaten them with anything except the knowledge that I know how to read.
Oh, well.
Apparently that's enough for me to be attacked by a dog. Apparently.
Yeah,
they called security. The hospital called security and brought a dog with them. I'm 58 years old.
Yeah, I don't like how the medical system essentially holds people hostage for being sick. You can die, or you can forfeit your firstborn to pay for your medical bills. It's holding people hostage for medical care, and it's ridiculous.
Yeah, but was security actually going to sick a dog on somebody in the hospital?
I hope not.
Sick a dog?
I hope not.
It's like, what's the hospitals coming to? Is that the new thing? Let's get security dogs that'll rip and tear people apart. I have a lot of trouble with the hospitals. With the hospitals.
I've never seen a security dog at a hospital.
Yeah, me neither. That's the first time. It was just unusual to see.
They knew you were coming, Sam.
Well, I had been there before. They knew who I was.
You know what really throws them off?
Trouble. I wasn't causing any trouble, though. I was just reading.
What throws people off, Sam, is you just stick your finger right in their lip, wipe it in there, and go, toilet paper broke this morning. I wondered how the hell I was going to get that off. And then they'll just start choking and hacking and shit, and you can just run away.
If I touched somebody, they probably would have.
It works.
They wrestled me to the ground. A dog would have bit me, and then they would have beat me to a pulp and dragged me outside and threw me in the clink for a night. And then nobody would have been charged, and I would have woke up in a bloody mess and been at home like, what the fuck just happened to me? That's what would happen. I guarantee it. Guarantee you. The cops would have just beat the crap out of me and said, let's just get this guy out of our hair and lock me up for the night and then let me loose in the morning. Because they've done that before. But that was when I was younger.
Well, I hate to say it, Sam, but you have really bad timing because I'm ending this. But you guys are welcome to stay backstage and talk as much as you want. I have to be up early, and it is about 25 minutes from the me turning into a pumpkin. So
well, I was working, and I had to.
I saw you looking. I appreciate you coming on. And you, like I said, you guys can stay on and talk as much as you want on the backstage. Let me say, first of all, everybody that's on here, thank you so much for coming. Ben, I'm so glad that you're coming and hanging out. I appreciate you, and I just knocked the shit out of my microphone. It'll be fine. I only broke it a little bit. Randolph, I'm tired. Randolph, I always appreciate you, buddy. Sam, it's nice to see your face, and you should come around more often.
Yeah, I've been kind of busy lately with getting.
No, I meant Sam. Gio.
Me?
Oh, Sam.
Yeah. But
This
no,
thing?
you and I need to talk too, because we're gonna have to. You need to throw some people my way. Sam,
Sure.
yeah, no, it's nice seeing your face. I haven't seen you in a while, and I'm glad
Well, like
you're
I
doing
said,
well.
I was working, not and lurking. I said working at first.
Oh,
But I was lurking and working at the same time.
oh, okay.
So it worked.
Working
it worked.
worker.
I was
working lurker.
Yeah, whatever. That. Yeah, what you said. I don't know.
Randy, thank you for stopping by, and eventually we will get you rolling somewhere where you can use better Wi-Fi, and we can
Hopefully,
hear you
yeah.
better, and then there will be less confusion. Everybody in the chat, thank you so much for coming. I appreciate every single one of you for showing up and always giving me some love and support. I love you guys. Everybody,
like to mention something. I'm going to be on Godless Granny's channel tomorrow, YouTube channel.
I forgot you are.
We're going to be reviewing the Conservapedia entry about me and some other people tomorrow.
That's right. Yeah, and also Jenny is going to be on there alongside you, updating everybody on the local the most recent trans rights issues that have been going on.
Which I think
that
is
will
a
be
more
a good
important
stream.
matter.
That will
I think is a more important matter. Yeah.
It's pretty important. That will be 8 p.m. Eastern on Godless Granny's channel. Definitely, you guys check that out. That'll be some good shit. I love Kelly. She's great, and she's smart, and she really cares and loves everybody. So, yeah, she's amazing. Everybody check her out. And I'm pretty sure all of you should be subbed to her. And if you're not, shame on you. Everybody out there, take care of yourselves, take care of one another, and have some peace.